Yeah, yeah, yeah. Miss Hummus on the way. Miss Hummus, hold it down. From the Lone Star to the town. Miss Hummus, keep it true. Honor them like we should do. Miss Hummus, hold it down. Protect what's ours all around. From the Lone Star to the coast. She move with grace, she knows the most. Cares for the culture, minds the roots. Hip-hop love in her boots. Black excellence, she ride for real. Hands on heart, that's part of the deal. Paying homage day by day. Keeping history in the frame. Hummus, hold it down. From the Lone Star to the town. Miss Hummus, keep it true. Honor them like we should do. Miss Hummus, hold it down. Protect what's ours all around. We gotta guard that flame. Say they names with shame. Free praise, past to present, side by side. Miss Hummus on the rise. Hummus, hold it down. From the Lone Star to the town. Miss Hummus, keep it true. Honor them like we should do. Miss Hummus, hold it down. Protect what's ours all around.
What's up, homie?
What's up, everybody? OTG, Lewis, Noah.
Is it Lou? I call him Lou. Do you want to be called Lewis or Lou? Hey, Noah.
I usually call him Lou Is when he be chatting. What's up, Lou Is?
Is. Well, see, everybody calls him Lou. I call him Lou. What's up, Val's on Earth? Hey, got an X. Got an X person up in here. Hey, Val. Can I just say Val? Thank you. Thank you for joining the live. Oh, Noah said, hey, Couch.
What up, Noah?
What do you say, Lou or Lewis or Lou? Huh? That's the same thing. Have you been? Are you out in the weeds? Are you in the forest?
Who, me?
No, Lou. He
Oh.
said Lou or Lewis or Lou.
Lewis
is
Rich.
LOL, all valid. But he repeated Lou. That's why I said, are you out in the weeds? He knows what it means. You should know what it means. You know what it means.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Me neither. I just know I heard it.
Plead the fifth.
I know OTG. I'm with you though, because yeah, I don't go out in the woods at all.
No.
No, absolutely.
My ankles itch. I go out in the woods.
He said no men in the W. Yeah, that. What is wrong with glasses? Sometimes I think glasses is starting to learn the art of trolling, because ain't no way he was serious. He didn't say men, he said trans. Your biological DNA is still that of a man. Anyway, we can't talk about that right now, y'all. Well, okay. All right. Rich. Is it okay if I call you Rich? It's in your name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know I told you the plan, but 15, I'm going to set a time. We're going to talk about this NBA thing for 15 minutes. While I'm doing this, Rich, officially introduce yourself to everybody in the chat, because we talk all the time. And not everybody is on Discord too.
Right. Well, for those who you of all that don't know me, I know I chopped it up just now, but my name is RichB. I'm a little southern boy, a little country boy out of North Carolina, and I love to talk about hip hop. I just started a channel not too long ago called Couch Potatoes. A lot of y'all I be chopping it up with in different live streams, and I enjoy kicking it with y'all because y'all are some crazy people, and I'm here for it. For every bit of it. Every bit of it. Hey man, for real, I have so much fun kicking it with y'all. Some of y'all I finally got to attach faces, to the names, the same as some of y'all with me currently. And it's been so much fun to see like-minded individuals of different age groups all having a passion for this culture and want to defend it and defend each other in the pursuit of making it better. That's so dope. And I man, I'm so glad I ran across everybody that's in this community, and I'm so glad I now understand what YouTube really is. 'Cause I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I was just, I guess you would call me a lurker, just looking at different things. I didn't understand the like and subscribe and all of that. I didn't really understand what that actually meant for a channel. So now being on this side of everything, I'm looking back, and the beautiful part about starting a channel is all those people I'm now running across. So now I can do right by them. Now with
Yeah.
me understanding that I didn't do it before. So now I can
Yeah.
like, comment, and subscribe. I can do all those things, and do
And
my due diligence.
engage. You
Right, right,
actually have
right.
to engage. And you're right. Like I'm not about to get sentimental. But yeah, I was same as you. They're like, comment, subscribe. I was like, get to the video. Because I didn't know any better.
Mhm.
The battle is what opened my eyes because I was on YouTube. Well, actually before the battle. And I was watching NF reactions. Y'all know this already. But yeah, now you're just like, comment, and then I use my 3 hypes very carefully, but if one of my favorite channels has hype there, they're getting the hype for sure. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't. It was a hype limit. I was out there hyping. I was hype, hype, hype. And I was like, I wanted to go hype again. It was like, hey, buddy, you doing too much? I'm like, I got a limit.
That's how it was with me. I
So,
was like, every video I watch, I was like, hype, 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 and then I was like, the 4th time, they were like, "You only get 3 per week." And I was like, "Ain't no way."
right, like, come on, man, what we doing? You either want me to do it or you don't.
I think they're running tests. Hey, Daniel. To I always think they're running tests. We're like experiments to them, right? Change the
On everything,
algorithm. It's making people what? It could be a good or a bad thing
depending
because
on how you
you
use it.
have to use them carefully. But it also shows them, which is we're teaching them, like who's popular, who are
Mhm.
people putting their support behind. And it could actually, if okay, y'all know me, tinfoil hat, right? If they notice a trend where or the real hip hop channels, our people, our culture, if they notice that a lot of the hypes are going there, yeah, they gonna shut us right on down.
They're gonna try to,
Yeah,
but you
that's
can't never stop the people. We
and
always be bootleg.
we're so positive for the most part, you know, especially our Discord. Y'all, I be trying to tell people to join the Discord. I don't think they understand what type of community we've built over there. We talk smack, we share music, we are inappropriate. I have a
Appreciate you,
whole
DMG.
logo that's called Homies After Dark. We talk hip hop, social issues, financial issues. There'll be like 3 conversations going on, but it's all positive and funny
Right.
and building our community even more. I love my Discord. And have you noticed when people come to my channel, they're like, I'm not used to this. I've seen several people say that when they come into our channel. And I think Dots was like, thank you for building this beautiful community. And I'm like, no, we built this beautiful. I didn't make y'all come here, right? We've
Your
had a
channel is
couple
a
sour
safe
grapes
space.
and
Like your
we're
channel is a safe space.
yeah, it is. And we support each other. It's so dope. I love it. So that's on y'all. It's pinned. I'm going to erase the link at 100, I think, because we're a chatty bunch. That's going to be too much. So once there's 100 members, I'm going to take the URL down because we be in there talking. Okay, we haven't even gotten to the. I don't think that they should allow trans men into the WNBA for so many reasons, but mainly DNA. There's
At
a
this point,
reason why women are women, and there's a reason why men are men. There's no amount of hormones, how you feel, blah blah blah. No, I personally don't think that should happen.
it's enough money in this country to start a trans league. Just do that.
Do that.
You get. I was about to say, no, I'm stopping.
Nah,
No,
hey, you know
I'm gonna
me.
just say it like Tupac said. If you got
I
money
said
for war,
crazy
trans
things on
league is for.
here. Let it out.
So if there's money for a trans league, if you so choose, and that's we can know the whole argument is out the window. Trans people compete against trans people. There you have it. Because you got money
Right.
for everything else.
And so it's like G was saying this, but he was saying it from the I don't know if you watched. He
I
was
think
like
I might have been down.
they should allow transgender people uh in the WNBA because it's gonna drive viewership. He's like, they've already used race to drive viewership. That would drive viewership. See, I wish you were in the comments today because that would I feel like a lot of people would watch. I would watch
I mean,
because I want to see their mannerisms.
why wouldn't you? It's sport. Everybody wants to see sport, even bad sport. You know, good sport. You're gonna watch it and enjoy it for what it is because it's what you know it to be and how it's supposed to be. And bad sport, you watch it so you can clown it.
I'll debunk this later. Don't worry. I miss that. I always miss. It sucks
OTG.
that I always miss your lives because I gotta work and she gotta get up too early. Okay. What's this say? Power to the people. We back to do maintenance.
That's right. That's right. Wrench around and wrench it off.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens. Remember, well, this is recorded. If we start seeing things, because it does feel like a lot of our channels be having technical difficulties these days, we shall see. Okay, taking my tinfoil hat off. Remember, I put it on, y'all. Don't come at me sideways. Is this your wife?
Yep.
I was about to say that
That's my
because
baby.
that is a very
That's my
unique
baby.
name.
And look,
Hey,
she over here with the
Korean.
little villain giggle.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's my baby.
We do stuff like that to each other too. Be sitting right next to each other and do some dumb stuff. Like,
I love it. I love it.
yeah, W Korean. Thank you for
Big heck.
I don't want to say sharing because that's pause. All right, we're just gonna move on. Can't think of
I know what you're saying because I want to do I want to say something about that too on the channel, but I'm
Go
gonna say
ahead.
that more because I don't have the words right now,
Oh, okay. I
so
got you.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
that.
I remember. Okay. I remember this conversation. Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. I wanna I wanna be a part
I
of
think
that.
I think it needs to be said.
Dang.
It needs to be said.
Do you wanna talk about it on your own? Because I don't wanna
Yeah, because I
steal
don't.
your
I
idea.
need to get my thoughts together because I don't want to overstep. You know.
Yeah. That's gonna be all.
You know.
Oh yeah. You can't do that on the fly
Right. Right.
because it can get personal and you say something you don't. I got you. I got you. That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. All right, y'all. I feel like I missed something. Okay. I lied. I'm in the weeds. Just so you know.
What's up, two piece? I see you in the chat,
Who's a two piece?
lady. I call her two piece biscuit. That's Miss Biscuit. She be like, put them up, put them up, put them up. When she was talking, I called her
Nah,
that
lady's
when
feisty.
right, and when she told me she was a bouncer.
Oh, you're done? You're done talking?
No. I'm just saying when she was a bouncer, that's how I got that nickname.
Oh,
I know because I know she was out there two-piecing people in the club. So, and a biscuit go with a two-piece. You might want a little pepper. So that's if you got to tell somebody 3 times to get the pepper.
I don't know. I feel like
Two-piece biscuit with
it's 2 times with her because she's out of control. I love it. I'm here for all of it. Yeah. She's in the Discord too. Dang it. All right, couch. All right. Couch.
Either one?
Yeah. Where am I? Oh, man. This was a horrible idea.
Big Cake said, now you want chicken and biscuit.
Oh, no, not that. It's just. Does YouTube not save your, I don't know if any of y'all know, the stuff that you like bookmark? Is it in chronological order? How does that work? Y'all know? Oh, here it is.
Was it hiding from you?
I don't think it. Who knows? I think it's like it goes down. The things you save are further at the bottom. The most recent things you save. But I didn't realize how much stuff I had saved. So I was like, where is it? So that is definitely a me problem. All right. This is so interesting. This is the culture conversation, y'all. Dang it. Hold on. Remember what I told you? Okay. See? I remember.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Real quick. While we're here, we got 2 new drops for the soundboard.
Uh-oh.
Mama.
Did you hear? Or no, is it too low? Hold on. Oh, I gotta turn this up again. Okay.
No, my mama.
I don't know what. You heard it?
Yeah, I heard it.
And then
We outside.
I heard that one too. The drops is coming together.
Yeah. And we're representing our fellow YouTubers.
That's right.
Okay. So this is going to be interesting. And I love that we have younger folks and older folks because I feel some type of way. And we only have 30. Well, how long is this? It's 18 minutes. I'm going to say we have 30 minutes to discuss after, not like during the video.
Right.
But afterwards. If we can get through it. But we're talking about Marvel. We're talking about Spider-Man. That's why we have our Spider-Man shirts on. And y'all can leave if you don't want to geek out with us because we're about to geek out. I know I am.
And forgive us for anybody that's staying because there will be spoilers.
Oh, yeah. If you haven't seen the Spider-Man movie, you should dip. Yeah. We'll let you know. That's true. I'm glad you said that because I forgot that.
I've been waiting to talk about it, and I just saw it yesterday.
Oh, it's
I've been bubbling to talk about it. So,
all right, let's do this.
Biggest, most controversial,
I'm not going to
most contentious, and most important issue in Black America right now at this second is this. Is it acceptable to wear a bonnet outside of the house?
When are we all just going to be honest and admit that leaving the house in a bonnet is crazy to some extent?
Wearing a bonnet or a do-rag does not determine someone's intelligence or character or morals.
You know how Will Smith will say, Don't kick yourself in the balls. You don't have balls. But I imagine that if I had balls, wearing a bonnet is kicking myself in the balls.
This is the most controversial. Yes. Do you have a problem? Black folks are at war in these internet streets, arguing over whether or not it's acceptable to outside. There is an entire anti-bonnet community and a whole pro-bonnet community.
Yeah, I knew it was going to posit one. Did you know this? Because I didn't know this.
I had no clue. I mean,
I have my opinions when I see that, but I didn't know there was like a whole thing.
I need if dudes is going to wear something similar to a bonnet, I need for it to be called something else, like a roster cap. Let's something other than bonnet. Cause what we doing? Y'all, you got the purses, you got the prees. What did somebody call it? A man bag? I'm like, that's an oxymoron. No such thing as a man bag.
Look, I see the comments, y'all. Okay, just wait and see. I've already seen this, by the way. That's why I'm showing it for the record.
The anti-bonnet community needs you to know that when you wear a bonnet outside of the house, you look ghetto and trashy.
I feel like it's the epitome of ratchet and ghetto.
And you are setting the race backward.
Sorry. I have to say this. Tam, just be talking. I love your content. You are so funny and passionate. I just had to say that. All right.
Yeah, she is. Tam be tearing it up.
Yeah. I love her shorts. I love her shorts. So funny. But then when she told the raccoon story, like you could see she has such a big heart. That is you, right? Yes. You. See, so we have a whole anti. Apparently. Ooh, deja vu. That's creepy. All right.
Bonnet outside of the house. You look ghetto and trashy.
I feel like it's the epitome of ratchet and ghetto.
And you are setting the race backwards.
Everyone is judged. Black folks are judged harder. Not fair, but it is what it is.
Like we lose a day of racial progress for every minute a black person is wearing a bonnet out in public.
People don't wear bonnets outside. It's very ghetto.
A lot of people think wearing bonnets outside is ghetto. Even ghetto people.
I feel like bonnet and headscarves and shit in public is just ghetto. There's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? We from the hood. We seen that.
The pro-bonnet community has two ideas. Number one, I do not care what you anti-bonneters think.
Just as a refresher, I still wear my bonnet outside. What? Boo, I never stopped. I never cared. I never gave a damn. My hair could be done. Bonnet's still gonna be on. I don't care about the ghetto allegations. I don't care about the non-presentable allegations. And I also don't care for people saying that you deserve to get treated a certain way if you look a certain way. No, we're all humans and deserve to be treated equally unless you are a piece of shit.
A bonnet is just a satin cloth. Same with a do-rag. Slippers, pajama pants, they're just articles of clothing. They have no determinant on what you're gonna do when you get out into the social world.
I'm so sick and tired of having this conversation about black folks having to dress and act a certain way in order to get respect and civil rights from fucking monsters.
The pro-bonneters also say you shouldn't judge people based on their clothes, but only on the content of their character.
I love me some twirl.
I got a degree, honors college, going into class with a do-rag on my head every single day. Didn't affect my preparedness for the workforce at all.
I went to a private HBCU and I wore bonnets, slippers, pajama pants to class, to the food hall, around campus almost every other day. And that never stopped me from getting all A's in my last semester. It didn't stop me from ending my college career with a 3.6 GPA with Phi Beta Kappa honors, magna cum laude honors, Alpha Kappa Delta honors. You feel me? I got some of the highest academic honors you can get in undergrad while wearing the bonnet, with the pajama pants, with the slippers, simultaneously. Because a bonnet, slippers, and pajama pants will not determine your success level. That is literally bullshit. It is black bourgeoisie, respectability politics, colonial thinking bullshit.
The second big idea driving the pro-bonnet community is that banning bonnets or just shaming people for wearing bonnets in public is respectability politics and anti-blackness and kowtowing to the almighty white man.
Respectability politics will not help the black community.
By respectability politics, I'm talking about changing your black self to fit into what white people want. It means you're not being your true self. You're acting like, if I wear a suit and a tie, then I won't deal with racism. If I comport to what the whites want of me, then I'll succeed. Is it really respectability politics to say bonnets should not be worn out of the house? It's sleepwear. Are you really shrinking yourself to fit into white supremacy's demands? Are you tamping down your blackness to please the whites?
Hold on. I didn't watch this part. I felt a whole other way. Oh, I didn't get this far. Okay. This is eye-opening for me because I was on the I don't think you should wear bonnets in public. It's cringe, but apparently he's making a good point. He's making a very good point.
Like I put in, I just commented in the chat that back in the day, I remember growing up and people used to walk around with Jerry curl bags, like the plastic bags.
Oh,
on their head. Used to walk around.
the shower caps. That's facts.
They used to
They
walk
sure
around 'cause
did.
they was trying to make sure everything was moisturized.
Yeah, but they also wore like jeans with the crease or some slacks. Like they were dressed, or they were gangsta. But times change. And younger people, and the only reason, oh man. Okay. I'm gonna say it real quick, y'all. Real quick. I see where they're coming from. I didn't think about that. But outside of coming on YouTube, I don't wear makeup. I'm just like, it's too much. Like, there are certain expectations that society puts on women, young people, all of us. You know what I mean? That we feel like we have to follow that path. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And that's not facts. Like, you want to wear PJs and a bonnet? You want to go outside without a bra? Do you think?
Do what you do.
Who am I to judge? And that's facts. I don't even know if that made sense, but whatever. Okay, let's. Rich, how are you? What? Yo, why is he sending Jules? We're on live together.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh man. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's right.
All right, let's continue. This is interesting. We're still going to talk about Spider-Man. If it takes too long, we'll leave them on a cliffhanger and they can go over to Torre's channel and watch the rest.
By not wearing a bonnet out in the streets? Is it really racist for black people to tell black people that they shouldn't wear the bonnet outside? Really? So you're saying the bonnet is such an essential aspect of black culture that if we're not able to wear it anywhere, anyplace, anytime, then we're not really living in a state of unapologetic blackness? Fuck out of here.
Y'all really want to argue that not being allowed to wear bonnets and pajamas to class is anti-black? What? What are we talking about? Y'all are really angry that some of these HBCUs are requiring y'all to put some clothes on? That's the hill y'all want to die on? That is anti-black? Are you kidding me?
But why are we, the anti-bonneters, so anti-bonnet? Is it really because they're wearing sleepwear outside? Or is there something else going on? We're having this conversation now because Tuskegee University has let their students know that the school is now banning sleepwear, defined specifically as bonnets and also do-rags, slippers, and pajamas. You can no longer wear them in the classrooms or the dining hall. The president says this is part of teaching students how to dress in the adult work world. He said the goal here is not to restrict you from enjoying the Tuskegee experience, but to prepare you with a solid foundation for the workforce you will enter once you leave Tuskegee. Employers are less forgiving, and too often, presentation may overrule stellar preparation. So the president is placing this inside.
Hold on. Tori is cooking. Good grief. Or is it just me?
No, that's how it always is for us. We always get judged by how we look before we get to display any amount of skill. And it's the least little thing. We can be dressed to the nines. We can and have one like little dust spot on the tip of your shoe, and it's a wrap for us.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a
Man,
wrap for us.
this has changed. Torre, I need to get a applause button. He is bringing up things I have not thought of. I know I was aware of them, but I haven't thought about them recently in this context when it comes to the way we dress. But I do know there's an attack on our people. So, dang. All right, I'm gonna let them cook.
And then you got to think about this too.
If the school's mission,
our hair and the texture of our hair requires certain things. So you can't always judge somebody by if they're wearing a bonnet outside, because they might be doing like a treatment or something for their hair that requires them to have their hair covered that way for a certain period of time. And you had to run out. I got to run out and do something real quick. You know, you shouldn't be judging people anyway. You start there, but hey, it's what we do as people.
Hold on. I'm just be talking. So you think that, or you're just saying devil's advocate, you get why the schools would, ban pajamas. Because technically, most people only wear a bonnet when they go to sleep. Technically. I think that's why us black folk have had a problem with it, because I don't anymore. Because at the end of the day, when we look at when society, even as black folk, when we watch these shows and it has our people in Africa wearing little to nothing, do you judge them or do you accept, like, that's our people? I feel like that can be the same thing here. Like, have we let this thing over here dictate what we see as professional? Same way they did with afros. You know what I mean? Same way they did with locks and braids. No.
Because our professional means is white.
That's
like don't get it twisted. That's our professional means. It's not the right way, the white way.
Exactly. If they've undergone chemotherapy, don't they wear bonnets and like beanies? Man, this is so interesting. Okay, we're running on our time. We're gonna move it along. Oh man, if you were not so excited to talk about Spider-Man, we could easily spend the entire show on this, but I'm excited to talk about it too. So yeah, okay. Well, a lot of the chat is gonna leave when we start talking about it, because they don't want to hear the spoilers. So we should be able to, I don't know, me and you might geek out. Who knows? All right, let's continue. Yeah.
Will enter once you leave Tuskegee. Employers are less forgiving, and too often presentation may overrule stellar preparation. So the president is placing this inside of the school's mission to prepare its young adult students for the adult work world. And part of that is teaching them how to dress. Bonnets, do-rags, bedroom slippers are sleepwear to be worn at home. This is common sense to some people,
Expecting college-age students to come to class dressed appropriately shouldn't be this controversial, but Tuskegee University's ban on bonnets, do-rags, and pajamas in the classroom has people in an uproar. And what bothers me the most is the notion that bonnets and do-rags have become synonymous with Black identity, when Black culture has always taken pride in presentation. We've fallen so far from the standard of excellence our ancestors set for us. To look at photos of us during the Harlem Renaissance, the era of HBCUs in the early to mid-20th century, Black people took tremendous pride in the way they presented themselves to the world. It wasn't about impressing another race. It was a reflection of the respect we had for ourselves.
But to the pro-bonnet community, restricting their right to wear a bonnet anywhere is absolute madness. If you can't wear the bonnet anywhere you want, my God, if you can't wear a bonnet at an HBCU, then can you really be Black at an HBCU?
What I'm saying is a bonnet doesn't tell me anything about how intelligent or kind you are or any other qualities you might have.
This is true, but does it or does it not shape how you're treated when you wear a bonnet out in the world? It does. Of course, the other side would say, a Black man can wear a suit and tie and be arrested by the police just because he's Black. And that is true.
Martin Luther King was a Baptist preacher with a doctorate in theology. He wore a suit, he quoted scripture, and he preached nonviolence for 13 years. He did everything respectability asks of us, and they still killed him.
But that doesn't really end the conversation because powerful symbols have an enduring impact on us. It would be great if we could just be liberated from our feelings about a symbol like the bonnet, the way this sister was.
My mom always told me, never leave the house with a bonnet on. And all these years, I listened to her. I did listen. I never left the house with a bonnet on. But I just left my hair appointment. I'm going to go back, but I got a little hungry. And she got in some leave-in shampoo in my hair right now, just letting it sizzle up. And while I wait, I'm going to go get some Chick-fil-A. But my hair all soapy and stuff, so I had to put on a shower cap and my bonnet on
The
top.
Jerry curl thing. Yeah.
I feel free. Like, this is such a freeing feeling. I don't feel ghetto. I don't feel trashy or nothing. Like, bitch, like, I'm walking around with my little skin dress on, booty looking a little bigger than usual.
I'm about to
But
start
you know,
wearing
I just
bonnet.
feel free. Like, I feel free.
I love that for her. That is such a beautiful video. I wish we could just release ourselves from certain symbols and just defrock them. Everybody just stop caring about grubbing on watermelon in front of the whites, or stop caring about seeing a random knotted rope just hanging from a tree, because we just decided that shit no longer matters. The meanings of these symbols sit deep within our minds and within the collective consciousness, as in what the masses think. We can't just ignore these symbols and thus make them go away when everybody else sees this, even if we choose not to. So what is really driving the anti-bonnet community? Why are we so upset about people wearing bonnets in the streets? We could say, I wouldn't wear that, but that's that person's choice. But we don't really say that. We feel like you wearing a bonnet has an impact on me and other Black people. It goes beyond one person's individual choice. I think the sense of there being a collective impact from you wearing a bonnet is critical to the anti-bonnet side. They feel like we feel like any bonnet anywhere outside the home is bad for all Blacks, which does lean toward respectability politics, because the bonnet outside of the home does remind many people of ghetto norms. Or, as the sister said, if you wear a bonnet outside, you can't escape the ghetto allegations. I think the anti-bonnet tribe is embarrassed at certain ghetto norms being normalized and paraded in public. They're saying that the unapologetic ghetto-ness that is...
Nah, we're about to talk about... You know what? We're going to talk about it, and I don't know. We might be moving on from here. That's facts. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
The bonnet
Let me
and
rewind it.
ghetto norm. Bonnet outside, you can't... Which does lean toward respectability politics, because the bonnet outside of the home does remind many people of ghetto norms. Or, as the sister said, if you wear a bonnet outside, you can't escape the ghetto allegations. I think the anti bonnet tribe is embarrassed at certain ghetto norms being normalized and paraded in public. They're saying that the unapologetic ghetto-ness that is the bonnet in public is embarrassing to the.
How do you feel about that? Do you think that we are judging them because to us, like that's ghetto, even though those people are being unapologetically themselves?
Yeah, that's
Like
exactly what it is.
that is like a
Because like,
that's a
why would we?
culture, our thing.
You can argue why we call each other nigga, but more than that, why would we call each other ghetto? We didn't build ghettos. We didn't make ghettos. We didn't choose to be put in ghettos. They made that for us. You know, socio political structures were put in place to make that our reality. You add in white flight and everything they've done politically that they're still doing with gerrymandering and everything. They made ghettos. Like somebody said, like you lock our daddies up, then laugh at us for not having any.
Facts. And there's a lot in the chat that say they hate that word ghetto.
Yeah, because what does that mean?
You're right.
Who and we didn't call ourselves that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dang. You
But
know,
we'll
it
do
sucks
that
'cause
to each
I've
other
done
all the
that.
time.
Like, I've done everybody I know has done that pretty much,
Mhm.
which just shows you, like, dang,
It's been ingrained.
it
It's
brainwashed
programmed.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
programmed the hell out of us.
no,
And they still
that's
trying to do it.
crazy.
And then the ones of us who, all the generations of us, our moms and dads and our grandmas and grandmas went through different stages of the same thing, the same trauma.
Yeah,
You know, like I said, back in the day, it was dogs and fire hoses. In today's time, it might be drones and who knows what comes along with that. But it's the same program.
yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Mm. Oh, okay. We're gonna y'all go watch the video.
The race.
Why are we so enraged by wearing the bonnet outside? Let me make a note. I'll put it in the description.
But yeah, I think some of
If
that
you have
too
to
is
leave right now because there are about to be spoilers, but you want to watch the rest of this video, well, I'll add it once the live is done. You know me and my notebook.
you had to take some notes too. It's juicy.
Video. Good grief. Description. Okay. All right. We're going to switch gears. Thank goodness. That was kind of deep, plus heavy. Good night. So, are we done? I think we're done. Do you want to converse further?
No, I mean, yeah, for the last point, I would say this.
All
We
right.
need to check our reflex of judging our brothers and sisters especially when we out in public, because we feel like they are an embarrassment on us. I think a lot of this conversation comes from that. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want you to do anything that's going to embarrass me, so I'm gonna kind of like shun you a little bit, but you just buying into that the whole white supremacist framework of how they think about us. And in that instance, when you do that, you're basically making yourself a sample.
Yeah. I think I'm
So,
going to play this in its entirety on Friday with younger people and some of us. I had a whole different opinion coming in, but I didn't watch the whole thing. It will be interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it. All right. This is your warning. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is your warning. Bounce.
It's about to go down.
It is about to go down.
We outside.
Yeah.
On my mama.
Oh, here it is. Here we go.
On my mama. We outside.
That's right.
I love it. All right, y'all. You good? Sure. See happy. Hey, see happy. I don't know if y'all hear that. That's thunder.
What's up, see happy? Flash burnt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. Okay. All right. Let's do this. I gave y'all more than enough.
What's up, Diego?
Yeah, Diego. Diego, you should. Is he in the Discord? You should join. He would be perfect, right?
Yeah.
He's like, he is like us. Okay. Y'all better not kill me in the comments. Of course they are. Let's see. Right. We've given them more than enough time to bounce.
Yeah. It's about to go down.
We about to.
Things you might have missed in Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Welcome back to Screen Crush. I'm Ryan Airy, and Tom Holland is back with his
Remember
first
to wait
Spider-Man
to
film
raise your
in
hand when you want
5 years.
or do
Now,
something.
in Spider-Man: No Way Home, Peter Parker was.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Don't raise your hand. I don't want you to feel like a child. Just give me some kind of cue.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Forced to let the entire world forget that he even existed in order to save his universe from destruction. This Forget Peter Parker spell also affects the people closest to him, like all of his fellow heroes, Happy Hogan, his best friend Ned, and the love of his life, MJ. A Brand New Day borrows its title from the Dan Slott run of Spidey comics that started in 2008. Now, this was a fresh start for Spider-Man following the divisive One More Day storyline. In that comic, Peter makes a deal with Mephisto to save Aunt May's life, and then he is forced to sacrifice his marriage. He and Mary Jane no longer remember their life together, meaning Peter Parker was free to be single. Now, erasing Peter's marriage was a very divisive move that we do see adapted in this movie. Now, we have seen many Spider-Man stories where Peter struggles with the balance between his personal life and his hero life, like in Spider-Man 2 when he gave up being the hero. But this movie shows us the reverse, a Peter who abandoned his personal life to focus on being a hero, which creates a scenario where Peter is truly alone and becoming more spider than man. Now, that Spider-Man Home trilogy was directed by John Watts, but now Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings director and creator of the Disney Plus series Wonder Man, Destin Daniel Cretton, has stepped in to direct. So this truly is a brand new day with a fresh slate of stories.
All right, this is a long video. It's 44 minutes. What did you think about that?
About what part?
Him morphing into an actual like spider human thingamajig.
I got a theory about it. I think because I don't know what the time frame is. I've been hearing rumors that it might be like 4 years since No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to think, Peter has been by himself for years. The last time we saw him, he lost his aunt. He almost sent Green Goblin to the upper room, but he got stopped by the elder Spider-Man. But him being selfish in that moment got him shanked from the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now you lost your aunt, you lost your best friends, you lost the love of your life, and nobody knows who you are. So nobody's calling you by your name. You're not calling yourself by your name unless you're just a crazy person and speaking in the third person. So nobody's calling you Peter for years.
That's
and all you've done is be Spider-Man. So that would provoke like spider puberty for all intents and purposes.
Do you see that?
Do I see what?
The comment.
Is this?
Is this the multi-universe of Spider-Man?
No, this is Spider-Man from 616.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Tom Holland Spider-Man from 616. The Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are from different universes.
Well, technically. Did they say that?
Hmm?
Did they say what Earth it was? What timeline?
I don't remember what Earth they were from, but both of them are from different universes.
Oh, okay. Down.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings director and creator of the Disney Plus series Wonder Man, Destin Daniel Cretton, has stepped in to direct. So this truly is a brand new day with a fresh slate of stories. So at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, after Peter accepted that Doctor Strange must cast a spell to make the world forget who he is, Peter promises Ned and MJ that he will find them and then remind them of their time together. Peter goes on to tell MJ,
"It's okay. I'm gonna come and find you, and I'll explain everything."
And Peter does this. He goes to tell MJ about their life, but then he sees that she and Ned are happy. He also notes the cut on her head, left over from the fight at the Statue of Liberty. So, for the first time in a long time, they are safe because they don't know that he is Spider-Man. So Peter instead opts to keep his secret. So No Way Home ended with Peter in a new cloth suit with no Stark gear, living in a rundown apartment and web-slinging through the city, meaning that the entire Home trilogy really did serve as a 3-film origin for Spider-Man, setting up the classic Spidey that we know and love in this movie. The movie also begins on a literal sad note, a solo piano playing the Marvel Studios theme. Now, the last movie ended with a real downer, with Peter walking away from happiness to do the right thing. And the new intro catches us up on this ending with screenplay pages and visuals from the previous movie. And this is similar to the opening of Spider-Man 2, which used artwork by Alex Ross to retell the events of the first film. Notice how, in the recap images, after the spell is cast, Peter disappears from all of the images. In his apartment, we catch up with Peter.
I was saying hey to Fatima.
Oh, okay.
Shortly after the events of No Way Home, he appears from all of the images. In his apartment, we catch up with Peter shortly after the events of No Way Home. He has a 3D printer to repair his suit and a new AI named Evie, voiced by Naomi Watts. Now, the last movie ended with Peter wearing a black suit and not having any Stark technology. But look, in a world this technologically advanced, it makes sense that he would incorporate high tech into his crime fighting. In particular, I'm grateful for the mechanical lenses because they allow him to emote while he talks, similar to how artists draw them in the comics. And we also saw Riri Williams create her own AI in the show Ironheart, and much like the first AI she created, Evie is not as polished as Friday or Tony's other assistants. And then in the middle of all this, we get to see a private moment inside the mask of Spider-Man. Now, this is an actual practical effects shot filmed with a tiny camera right next to Tom Holland's eyeball. The shot conveys Peter's loneliness and also how he is living in a kind of unsettled, inhuman life. He's isolated from everything but his work. And dude, I can relate. The movie's theme of work-life balance resonates very hard with me. We work so hard to make videos like this for you guys, and I'm lucky to have a job where I get to do what I love. You know, this movie really captures an important aspect of Peter Parker. The dude is broke and stuck in a gig economy and can't hold a job. Now, in the comics, this is because he had to drop out of college because of his life as Spider-Man, and he had a...
Yeah.
You just asked me.
I gotta shout out everybody for the peoples, you know. Put on for the put on.
No, you know what? I do it too. I do be coming. I'm like, Rich.
You right here. How you talking? You right here. What's up, Diego?
Just give me a sign. I'll pause it so you can say what's up. You hear me?
I got you.
Rough time finding the right career path, and I was stuck in a gig economy and can't hold a job. Now, in the comics, this is because he had to drop out of college because of his life as Spider-Man, and he had a rough time finding the right career path. And I
like everything else with Spider-Man, can relate to this. A lot of you guys ask me how I got this job, and believe it or not, I was almost a social studies teacher instead. I was going to college to be a teacher. I was substitute teaching and everything. But then I started taking classes in media studies and editing, and suddenly I was hooked. So I am here today because I had the courage to recognize when my career was not working and I needed to try something different. And I know a lot of you feel the same way. You can just feel it when your job isn't the right fit for you anymore. You dread going in every day. You're always stressed out. You don't feel like yourself. You get the Sunday scaries. Maybe you feel like you're locked into your job because you chose a random major in school when you were just 18. I'm telling you guys, I've been there, and it's never too late to take a look at your life and choose a different path. So if you are looking for a way to get unstuck and get on the right career path, try Southern New Hampshire. If you also save credits.
Oh,
it can help you because you was in liberal arts, creative writing, find your universities. And I'm telling you, never to .edu forward. Reference Peter's fig he fought from MJ, which kind of changed. And of course, Ned his apartment, burglar of the Black Fox. We see a reference to U.S. students only, and the link is below. Now, back to what I was saying. On the bulletin board, we see a reference to a Manhattan art gallery, which could be a clue about the cat burglar of the Black Fox, or Peter's maybe future love interest, the Black Cat. Now, around his apartment, we see Ned's Emperor Palpatine minifig that he showed off in the first movie. And of course, Ned had just finished that Lego Death Star just before he found out Peter's secret identity. It still hurts to watch that happen. We also see the empty coffee cup that he bought from MJ when he went to the coffee shop and almost told her about their past. He also finds the note that he wrote for her, which kind of shakes him out of his workaholic mindset and starts to trigger his physical change. Peter is watching Ned's social videos, notice his handle is Grateful Ned, a play on Grateful Dead, and then he lives vicariously through his friend's life, forging an actual parasocial relationship. Now, the videos are used to show the passage of time and also to show off Ned's very regrettable beard. Around his apartment, we also see a map of Manhattan that he uses to track criminal activity and a pinned card that reads, "Great power, great responsibility," echoing May's last words to him.
With great power, there must also come great responsibility.
Now, I love how he's pinned this up, almost like a writer posting the guiding theme for a screenplay they're writing. In this movie, that theme is Peter searching for balance between his two lives. And also, Cretton's first Marvel film, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, was also about this same balance, with a character who is torn between two worlds. Now, during the montage, he moves into a loft apartment with a skylight, just like the one he had for years in the comics. And also, similar to the PlayStation game, he uses an app to tell him where crimes are happening. Then we see Peter standing upside down on a rafter in an absolutely perfect shot. This one image conveys how Peter being special is what makes him be alone. It also shows us that at this point, his life is literally upside down and out of balance. And then we get our first look at his new suit, which is an actual cloth suit, not weird motion capture tights. And you can tell it's cloth because all through the movie, you can see imperfections like the shape of Tom Holland's ears through his mask. Tom Holland has also confirmed that the Brand New Day suit takes elements from Tobey and Andrew's spider suits because he redesigned it after they all met in No Way Home. For instance, the suit has slightly raised webbing and like a candy apple collar like Tobey's suit, and it has the larger spider on the back, which is like Andrew's. And then we get this sweet montage of him fighting villains, which are taken from various comic book covers. In a featurette, Cretton explains that they shot these scenes at 420 frames a second. So it was incredibly difficult to hit the right mark and for Tom Holland to emote. We, of course, see Amazing Fantasy 15 right here, which is the first appearance of Spider-Man by Steve Ditko and Stan Lee. Boomerang's attack is from Amazing 345, drawn by Eric Larson. The first appearance of the Tarantula by legendary Spider-Man artist John Romita Sr. The Scorpion fight is from Spider-Man Adventures by longtime Spidey artist Alex Saviuk. And this obscure one is Amazing 221 by Bob Wiacek.
And you read comic books?
I haven't read comic books in a long time, but I collected so many that I was able to like put certain things together. Like there's a lot of stuff that I don't know, but then again, there's a lot of stuff that I do know.
Okay.
So like when you were saying Marvel expert, I was like, to be an expert, I had to go back to the comic book store and or you know do some more research. Because it's a million, it's so many it's so many stories. Like I, you know, with this movie, I never knew Jean had a sister.
Yeah.
Because it was always just the X-Men.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh. But yeah.
That's crazy. But I'm saying like the throwbacks, that's pretty dope.
Right.
And if you're not like
it is. But if you're familiar with those covers, it hits different.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, my one person watching on Twitch. Appreciate you.
Also faces off with Spider-Man artist John Romita Sr. The Scorpion fight is from Spider-Man Adventures by longtime Spidey artist Alex Saviuk, and this obscure one is Amazing 221 by Bob Wiacek. He also faces off against Tombstone, aka Lonnie Lincoln, played by Eugene Bird, who also voices the character on the animated show Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And this visual is taken from Spectacular Spider-Man 142 by another great Spider-Man artist, Sal Buscema. So this montage is showing us both the passage of time and that Spider-Man has become very, very good at being Spider-Man. At this point, none of his regular enemies can beat him, so in this movie, he has to overcome the blocks in his own mind. He also fights these goons on top of a roof, a classic Spider-Man location that, like many things in this movie, feel like a nod to the Insomniac Spider-Man game. And on the news, they mention the Manfredi Crime Syndicate, which is run by the supervillain Silvermane in the comics. Also, right here, there's a pizzeria with a font similar to the classic Spider-Man cover font. Now, when Pete goes into this deli, we see Biro on the shelf. This is the non-alcoholic beer company that Tom Holland co-founded. Now, he comes here to buy flowers for May's grave, which is similar to this scene in Spider-Man 2. But in that movie, Peter is buying flowers for the living, Mary Jane. But in this movie, he buys them for the dead, Aunt May, because his old life is dead and he hasn't moved on. He is so focused on his life as Spider-Man that he ignores the cute girl across the hall, which might be a meta callback to the internet's most famous Marvel ship, Pete and Ursula.
That's good.
During his fight with the Scorpion, he wears this puffy winter vest, and it might be a nod to this playable costume from the Miles Morales game. Now, the Scorpion is the only villain that has actually been teased in a prior movie. In Homecoming, Mac Gargan was on the Staten Island ferry to make a deal with the Vulture when Peter interfered. And then, in the mid-credit scene of that movie, he told Toombs that he wanted revenge.
You know, take a picture, slice his throat, put his head in the dryer.
And of course, we see his Scorpion tattoo. Now, in the comics, Gargan was a small-time hood hired by J. Jonah Jameson to wear the Scorpion suit and catch Spider-Man. You know, in previous eras of this franchise, I think Scorpion would have been the main villain of the movie. But here, he gets a minor role, still played by the great Michael Mando from Better Call Saul. Now, we never find out exactly.
I don't know if Dots is in here, but she loves this character. That's what I'm gonna say about that.
Oh, Scorpion?
Yeah.
She loves Scorpion?
You didn't see it in the Discord?
Mm-mm.
Oh, she loves this character.
You know, in previous eras of this franchise, I think Scorpion would have been the main villain of the movie. But here, he gets a minor role, still played by the great Michael Mando from Better Call Saul. Now, we never find out exactly where he got his gear, but this might be the same high-tech weaponry that he was trying to buy off Toombs when he was on the ferry. So maybe later on, he was able to finish the deal and bought it off the Tinkerer. And by the way, you might want to buy this incredibly sweet shirt we just designed for our merch store, The Cinema, a tribute to my favorite scene in any Spider-Man movie. We also have the Department of Damage Control, this Empire State University shirt showing the Statue of Liberty with Captain America's shield, the Dougal-Eye, and we also have this. And we also have this brand on the store, and so that's potentially 30% off and orders over $100. Wolf eating the favorite food of the Avengers, shawarma. Now, she is played by the Bears' Tina Marrero, and I jumped out of my seat when they revealed her name. See, for years, Jean DeWolf was a major ally of Spider-Man in the comics. But then, she was murdered by the Sin Eater, and a reporter named Eddie Brock thinks that he caught the real killer. When Spider-Man proves him wrong, this ruins Brock's career, and he swears revenge on Spider-Man.
Couch?
Yep.
Or Rich? You want to just talk about the movie, or do you want to watch this?
Either one. I was just saying hey to somebody in the chat.
No,
I'm with you.
It's not just. What do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to watch this? Or do you want us to just. Yeah. Or find a shorter video? Y'all let me know. Like everybody's.
What did you think about the movie?
I love the movie.
Like
it's sad because I mean, oh yeah, we've already said the spoilers. I didn't realize he was on his own for that, or I wasn't expecting him to be on his own. Like, he was on his own for a long time. So as the movie progressed, and it was like year after year after year, and then when he started showing signs of mutating, the back of my head, I was like, dude, you're stressed and you have no human contact. Like, your body cannot take this. Sure enough, I was right. So
that's what made him go to spider puberty.
Yeah, I thought it was sad. But I love the way that because Sony and Marvel combined, right? Because
Right.
Spider-Man is still Sony's property. Um, but I just love the way they are able to like mix in comedy, right, with like IRL stuff. There was I can't remember. Oh, when Aunt May was talking to uh Jean as a kid when she went into his mind,
Mm-hmm.
uh that I actually like teared up a little bit even now.
Yeah, that was a moment she never really had, you know. And then like, because, okay, I'm gonna go back. The spider sense, we're finding out in real time. The spider sense is OP. Like it's something with that spider sense. I don't know if it's like the neural network that they were saying in Madam Web that all the or Into the Spider Verse, where all the spider people are connected to this spider sense web network. But you remember when Doctor Strange?
Yeah, we're not doing what we were doing. My bad. My bad. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. But when Doctor Strange knocked his astral form out of his body, he was still able to use his spider sense to move his body in the physical world. Remember when he was trying to get to the what was it the time stone? Whatever.
The Infinity Stone.
Right, the little box that he had, and he knocked his
Oh
astral
yeah,
form
yeah,
out.
yeah.
And
Oh, it was the gauntlet. It was
right,
the
and
gauntlet.
as he was
They were trying to
floating,
get it to
he was
the
like
time machine.
doing, and Doctor Strange is like, "How are you able to do this?" And so now we understand that the spider sense protects him from telepathic attacks. Like he allowed her to enter his mind at the end of the movie for that moment to happen. Because initially they showed it, and then he pushed her out, and she was like, "How are you able to do that?"
What was the spell? I'm thinking about Endgame.
Yeah, it was a box that when he was casting the spell, and Peter snatched it, and then he opened up a
Tesseract?
sling portal. No, it was the box that Doctor Strange had in the basement when he was doing the spell initially, and it was spinning around, and Peter snatched it.
But what was it?
Yeah, I'm like Lou. It was just a spell box, as far as we know. I don't think it was an Infinity Stone.
Was it
inside
from Earth or from outer space?
It was something from the Doctor Strange's house. Because remember he was doing the spell in the bottom of the basement, and Peter kept interrupting. And that little box that was swirling around, that's what Peter snatched. And then they started having to chase through the dimensions, and Peter figured out that everything was geometry, and he webbed Doctor Strange, and then he dips it.
That's right. That's right. I need to watch that one again. I should have watched that before this one. Because I watched it's one of the Tesseract. Anyway, I need to go back and watch that. I'm surprised I haven't. Pretty sure I was not in the best headspace.
But yeah, we see the spider sense does a lot more than just warn him when there's some kind of danger.
So there's versions of him on the timelines of not getting biological powers and having to continue with the mechanical stuff, right?
They're different spider people that, you know, I don't think everybody got bit by a radioactive spider.
Well, then how'd they become a spider person? Or they just decided to be a Spider-Man?
I think it's something to do with that that web, that connective web thing that Into the Spider-Verse was trying to introduce to us. Because Miles Morales is not supposed to have powers. That's what the last movie was saying. He wasn't ever supposed to be a spider person.
Yeah.
Like his spider came from a different dimension, and he got bit by it, so he threw like everything off. Which is the reason why everybody was trying to attack him.
I love it.
But that's a whole different that's a whole different story.
I'm saying I love it because they can go in so many different directions.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you noticed the X-Men setup.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because where was Jean going at the end of the movie?
and then they were showing like political stuff and
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, like social stuff, and I was like,
This
it's
was the
very, very obvious. There's
this was the
another
best Spider-Man movie to me because this is the first time we've seen a whole movie basically of Spider-Man being Spider-Man.
Ooh.
Like everywhere he
Oh,
went, he was Spider-Man.
that's true.
And
I
if
didn't even think about that.
notice there was no J. Jonah Jameson to paint him as a menace. Everybody loved him in New York. The only time it kind of got sketchy was when he was snapping off. And remember, like the
The
black
eyes.
covering his eyes.
Mhm.
I'm thinking that's an allusion to the Venom symbiote. Because remember that little piece from Venom is in the 616 universe. In that last Venom movie, when he was at the bar and he was sitting there, he was drinking, and the dude was telling him about Thanos, and he was like, so there was a purple dude with a glove, and he was telling him about all the things that went, and he
Yeah,
got snatched away, but then it was like a
yeah.
little nugget of the Venom symbiote left on the bar top. That's in the 616 universe.
So if that's the case, then it could possibly be Venom that's causing these other symptoms.
No,
Hey,
I still think it's the spider puberty thing, but I think that was like,
puberty, he is already a grown man.
yeah, but the spider DNA was taking over, so he was going through a whole nother process. That's why I did nickname the spider puberty.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, so like him getting the organic spinners, you know, that was him. But his depression, his loneliness, um, all the beatings he was taking, because they kept showing him with bruises. Like every time you see him, he had fresh bruises. So he was going through all of this stuff, and with him being isolated from people, his spider DNA started heightening and filling in those gaps. So now you're getting injured all the time. You need to be more durable. So now I'm gonna heighten on the spider side. Web shooters aren't freaking logical. You need actual spinners that won't run out of web fluid. So the spider DNA was kicking in because of his isolation from humans, him being beat up all the time, and just his emotional state as a whole, in my opinion.
Hey, tinfoil. I love it. Flashburn is like, no, Venom is not part of this. Hell yeah, Papa Smurf. But you never know. They can. What? He's not part of it.
I'm just saying the black, for me, in my opinion, the black covering his eyes that way, and every time it happened, he was angrier, right? And he was more aggressive. It's the same thing with the Venom symbiote. When he had the symbiote on him, it took a minute for him to realize, hey, something is happening to me. I'm getting more aggressive, and I'm not pulling my punches anymore. Because remember, he beat the brakes off Scorpion.
Yeah.
To the point
But
where
isn't those eyes, isn't that how spider eyes look? Like they have no pupils?
Pretty much.
Just like a.
Pretty much.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was part of the mutation, the puberty.
And then the VMAX drop leads me to believe that they want to allude to Venom as well. When James kept looking for VMAX, and then she come to find out it's not even what I thought it was.
Yeah, it's the vent.
Right. And that had to break her heart in that moment. Like to actually, I've been thinking it was something chemical, some kind of weapon, something like, phenomenal or opposing that I got to take on. And I come to the realization that it's just the last thing my sister saw as she was taking her last breath was a freaking vent cover. I'm mad. I'm big mad. I'm big mad. So she snapped.
Yeah. I mean, she didn't have to freeze everybody like that.
That's a parallel to Wanda.
Mine was still working because MJ was crying.
Mm-hmm. But that's a parallel to WandaVision. Did you see WandaVision?
Yes.
That's a parallel to WandaVision.
I've seen WandaVision plenty of times. That's what I think one of the other videos we watched, that's what they were saying. That's exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like people knew that they were under a spell, but there was nothing they could do about it.
Nothing they could do.
That's crazy. Ugh.
And I
so
think
who would win between her and one?
Oh man. that's a toss up because I don't know. Because Wanda can reshape reality, but Jean, like her telepathic and it's off the chart. So I don't. That'll be a good one. That would be a good one. Could she invade Wanda's mind? And would you want to be in there? From what
But
we know
can't
about Wanda,
Wanda?
would you want to
Wanda
be in there?
can invade your mind too.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes both ways.
Exactly.
So Wanda's stronger,
And she can reshape reality.
and she,
But
yeah. If you think about it, Wanda is the most powerful Marvel character.
she'll be a hard person like to go. If you really had to go up against her, she'll be a hard out.
Yeah,
Really, she'll be a
I think
hard out.
that's why we haven't seen her since WandaVision.
I think she's gonna pop back up in some capacity because
She
I don't
better.
think she got crushed in those rocks.
Yeah, I think Wanda is the most dangerous person in the Marvel universe because this girlfriend had actual kids. The spell she got.
She made them from scratch, and not the old-fashioned way either. She made them from scratch.
That's crazy. She built her own little world. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she was bat-ish crazy. Sorry, I should have said spoilers. My bad. All right. Yeah, she. But oh, girl. Hey, but doesn't Jean is able to do more than get inside your head too, right?
Mm-hmm. And you got to think now in the MCU, she's young, so she hasn't even, you know, so her powers are going to. They already increased in front of us once she realized that, you know, with the VMAX thing. So just imagine how much stronger she's going to get as she gets older, and then have somebody to actually instruct her on how to use her powers.
Man, I don't know who would win because casting a spell is different than getting in someone's neurological profile and tapping into DNA and experiencing something as that person. That's crazy.
And then she can move her. She can with her telekinesis.
Oh yeah, and that part, man, that would be a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
We'll never get it. It'll be a draw.
Who
What do y'all
knows?
think? What do y'all think? Who would win, Jean or Wanda? I'm genuinely curious. We're geeking out right now. We might as well. And I feel like I've been neglecting the hummies. OTG said,
But that'll be
Let's see.
exciting to see.
When you mess with me, everything. Wait, what? When you mess with me, everything goes out the door. You marry your grandmother stuff. What? This must be a side combo. Anyway, I just wanted to know what y'all thought.
That's a new one on me.
All right. What were some other significant points that stood out to you? Where you were like, it made you lean for it,
I can't believe Peter made the inhibitor chip. That was so freaking selfish, man. Look, I say it's selfish because you never stopped to consider what you were going through, right? You so much wanted to get out there to be Spider-Man that you never stopped to consider what was actually happening to your body, and you just automatically wrote it off as a bad thing. But you never stopped to see what it actually was, because you were so running from your hurt and your trauma of losing your aunt and losing your friends that you buried yourself in the Spider-Man. So when things start to go wrong in your body, you never took the time to see what it actually. And people were telling you, "Hey, go see about yourself." Yelena said, "Go see about yourself."
Yeah.
The detective, "Go see about yourself. Take some time." But he never did.
Doesn't just get to see a regular doctor. So maybe
Or
he was
something.
calling on
Anything,
anybody,
but
or maybe nobody remembers him. Banner didn't remember him.
Mhm.
He can't just go to a regular doctor.
But you see how he went to him
I
and
guess
he
at
had
that time he
conversation.
could, but the arachna what is the arachnoid DNA was already in his blood, so it's not like he can go to the ER and have blood work drawn.
Yeah, you can't because now they know something.
And nobody remembers him. So
Mhm.
what doctor is he supposed to go to?
But I think what I'm saying by him being a scientist himself and him already having a certain amount of equipment, he could have ran tests on himself to see like what was happening with him before he decided to just I need to suppress whatever this is. You didn't as a scientist, you didn't even go through the whole scientific process and scientific method to determine if this was a good or bad thing that you needed to suppress, which is what Bruce told him.
That's facts.
But
Bruce already had the
you a
suppressor. That's where he
hypocrite
got
when
the idea.
saying that, right? Because you got the inhibitor on you. But
And I thought
him,
he came to terms with being the Hulk and Bruce, because he said they came together.
he did with Professor Hulk, but I think in the back he always knew that Savage Hulk was just sitting there waiting.
That's part of the comics. In this
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Like the same thing with Thor Ragnarok when he snapped back once he got into the spaceship
Mhm.
and he heard Black Widow doing the sun going down and he came back to being Bruce. He didn't realize that Hulk had been taking over for years.
Yeah. Yeah. When Thor was trying to steal the spaceship.
Mhm.
Ruined it. That's my favorite. You know what's crazy? I did not like that movie first time I seen it at all. It's my favorite to this day, Marvel.
To
It's
me,
just I
Thor
don't know, it's
Ragnarok was the
so
first
funny.
time that they got Thor right because Thor really is goofy. He,
Koala don't like that. Koala's like, "Don't make him fat. I don't wanna see him do the splits. It's about time he's stepping into his role." It's like, "Damn, Koala, I like
I
funny
mean,
Thor."
but you got to think about it. If you had Thor, what's up, Mr. Stacy? If you had
Hey,
Thor
Mr.
and
Stacy.
Hulk both at their top tier, movie over. What are you gonna do
Oh,
with either
yeah.
one of those two dudes? Movie is over. So they had to do something to mitigate their power level. You can't have a movie with Thor and Hulk being at top tier. It's because there's
Yeah.
nothing you can do with them.
But he was top tier in Ragnarok. But not in, Infinity or not, Endgame, he was not. He was not.
Endgame, he was jacked up in the head because of how
That's when
everything
he
went
was
in
fat,
Infinity War.
isn't it? That's when
hmm
he was fat.
Yeah, he went through
I
some
for
things
Oh, I see what you're
after
saying
Infinity War.
about Thor Ragnarok because he didn't have his powers. Well, but he did have his powers.
The
Oh,
only thing I didn't like
it
about
was the because that once that thunder okay, you're right,
that's the only
yeah,
thing I
it
didn't
would
like
be bad.
about Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
How was Valkyrie able to put a piece of something on you to shock you when you're the god of thunder? It makes no sense. It's like Storm getting electrocuted. How does that happen?
Yeah, but
how does
remember
Storm get electrocuted?
But remember, wait, he didn't realize that
Ages.
he could use his thunder power until
Mm-hmm.
after he was getting mollywopped by the Hulk.
Because
He
he was
thought
relying
his
on the
power
hammer the whole
came
time.
from the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, he couldn't use it, but I mean, he definitely did end up taking it off, but not by his own power. That's
Right.
interesting. So you think he could have thundered it up out of there?
I'm just it doesn't make sense if I'm the god of thunder and somebody puts something on me to shock me and it actually shocks me and it's ineffective. If I'm the god of thunder, that should be like,
Mm.
like,
So you think the thunder is running through his blood at all time?
I believe so. I believe that's what Zeus. I mean, not Zeus, but Odin was trying to tell him.
Oh, I think he could wield it. That's what I thought. But you're right, he's a god. Kind of like He-Man. I have the power. That's how I was thinking about it. But even then, once he found out, that he had these powers, he could have used it to top it off. But we don't know. We don't know. I'm so sick of y'all's nicknames.
Mr. Gaines and Miss Chickpeas.
One. Wait, one. What? What's up, Chica? What is it? He said, I have the power. Okay, we won't get off subject. I was about to bring that up, but off subject. What was something else? What was something else?
I mean, with like back to
That was
the
shocking
inhibitor chip
or
thing.
unexpected.
With the inhibitor chip thing, that's going to lead to the X-Men saga, because you know that Metzger and Department of Damage Control is going to reverse engineer all of the inhibitors got destroyed. The Bruce Banners got destroyed. The one that they had for Jean got destroyed, but the one that Peter took off when he was fighting the Hand is still intact. Because remember, he just took it off and sat it on the floor. So, but even still, the damaged ones, the Department of Damage Control, that's their job. They've been collecting all of this stuff from like the Battle of New York, all this alien technology, everything like DNA, all of this stuff they've been collecting, right? So I think they're going to reverse engineer what Peter and Bruce both started, and that's going to be the inhibitor collars for the X-Men saga going forward.
Yeah, I feel like that was fierce foreshadowing for sure. You could tell. And there's probably going to be some mutants that want it voluntarily and some that are going to disappear the same way Jean's sister and she did. Yeah, that's crazy work.
Yep.
And
They
I
setting up a
also
lot of
want to know,
things.
where did Peter get all this advanced technology?
I think
because he
he
has
did.
advanced technology.
Yeah, I think some of it is leftovers from Tony, and I think the rest he scavenged like Riri and Ironheart. I think some of it he scavenged, some of it he still had left over from Tony, like with the 3D printing and everything, and the EV AI. I think that's from Tony, and then the rest of it he kind of like scavenged it and put it together.
That's what's up. Smart kid.
Yep. I mean, he synthesized something to take away powers.
Yeah, and I think that he's gonna be like the Tony Stark moving forward.
He
in the
already is.
saga. Yeah, he is.
They share the same philosophy. Like, you think about it, Tony, a lot of stuff that happened with the Avengers was because of Tony. Like Ultron was because of Tony. That whole threat was because he wanted to put a suit of armor around the world, and it got out of hand.
Facts.
Like everything that happened in No Way Home was because of Peter.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He did the same thing.
And now in this movie, with him making an inhibitor chip for his selfish purpose of trying to keep whatever was going on with him down, now he's exposed everybody to this technology that's going to deal with them in the future. It's going to be repercussions for them in the future.
Look what you done did.
Pandora's box. But it actually started with Bruce.
Yeah. Yeah. And they had a conversation. He literally, or they figured it out together how to build that mechanism. So absolutely. It's crazy.
And then Bruce also had a hand in creating Ultron. Remember?
Yeah.
It was him and Tony that made Ultron. So Bruce helped Tony make Ultron, and Bruce inadvertently helped Spider-Man make the inhibitor collars that's going to hunt the X-Men in the future.
Bruce, is it your butt dance? That's right. I forgot about that. He has such a curious mind, though, and I think that's what makes him such a brilliant scientist. And I think that's why him and Iron Man connected, because Iron Man was a techie tech dude, and Hulk or Bruce Banner is such a like nerd. Well, actually, he's well versed on biology and what is it called?
Gamma radiation.
There's a word for it. Oh, dear Lord, baby. Anyway, yeah, I can't think of it. But yeah, that's why they got along so well. That's pretty dope. And they did kind of foreshadow that Spider-Man and Bruce. Oh, but Bruce has to go into hiding.
Bruce is, they're taking him to a psych ward.
Oh.
They said in the movie they're taking
Smashed.
him to a psych ward.
Smashed.
And you know what's so interesting about that? They're taking Bruce to a psych ward, right?
Uh-huh.
To me, what's so interesting about that is, are we going to have a Moon Knight appearance? If they're taking Bruce to a psych ward, is he going to a psych ward where Moon Knight is potentially there as well? And then it's a relationship there because Moon Knight has multiple personalities, and Bruce is dealing with a whole other entity that he shares a common body with.
Mm.
What kind of conversations can they have together? That'd be interesting.
I have someone in the chat called Thanos. Hey, Thanos. Thanos, run. I love him.
What up, Thanos, Ron?
I'm protesting until they do right by Gambit or Luke Cage. I'm with you.
Yep,
hey,
it's me,
Thanos,
Connor.
Ron. This your boy. What are they saying? Flex's chat? Connor, go to bed. I be paying attention. Go to bed, Connor. I love that. And then yesterday, or was it the day before? I was watching Flex react to DW Volume 1. And they were like, where's Connor? Where's Connor? Of course he's asleep on this very reaction. I was like, oh, not you two. Listen here, buddy. I get teased about the same thing in every live chat I go to. Miss Homicide, Miss Pusmus, Miss Chickpea, she cray cray. Apparently today, KG thought I was a horn dog. You name it. So if I take that abuse from multiple chats, you gotta deal with it. We'll be all right. Yeah, Miss Hootenanny, you name it. There's so many. So, yes, sir. I am in on the joke. Go to sleep. Anyway.
Yeah.
My bad. What were we talking about? Oh, let me remove this.
Not a lot of Ultimate Spider-Man, but yeah, I do remember Ultimate Spider-Man.
Where's the? Oh, my bad. So I'm trying to think of what else stood out. You have issues. I never called her a horn dog. I said, what did you say? What's the first thing you said to me on the lunch table? I have ladies' number, by the way. And I have witnesses. What is the very first thing you said to me on the lunch table chat? I'll wait. We can talk, Rich. You just be lying. You just a liar. Just lying to be lying. Haterade.
What did you think about Yelena showing up?
Oh, I love it. And her office. Oh, so I definitely think that, what is it called? The Misfit. What's her name? The Degenerates? What's the movie called with her and everybody else?
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolt. I said the Degenerates.
that works too. That works too. They were that as well.
Maybe in the future, Thunderbolts and Spider-Man, but who knows?
But now they're going by the New Avengers.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think Sam is suing. I think Sam is suing for the Avengers name because of how he was treated in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Remember when they go try to get the loan to help out for the family's boat?
Mm-hmm.
And he was denied the loan. I think he's suing for the Avengers name because he's salty about that.
Oh yeah. They don't want him having that. Come on, cuz. No, they don't want him having that. That's crazy.
Like he already fighting for the Captain America name or the mantle. So yeah, of course he's gonna sue for the Avengers name.
Well, now that he cares.
Like y'all doing too much. I can't get a loan. I help save the world. I can't get no monies.
Nothing.
I can't get no monies.
But that movie, and I love how Marvel weaves in social issues within their movies. Like that's amazing. I know the be
You
tripping
already know.
about it, but I love the way they weave that in because that's facts. That's just facts.
All right, Connor.
Peace out, Connor. Let's see. OGT, that Wonder Man cancellation after renewing it and him being nominated for Emmys and the fans loving it was the most egregious things. That Blade stuff was total BS, as you said. What's a Wonder Man? Did I
Wonder
miss
Man
it?
was the last Disney Plus show that they had.
I missed something.
You gotta watch Wonder Man. It's good.
I'm not gonna watch it if it gets canceled. Why would I want to see that? And I know they left it on a cliffhanger. I know they did. I don't want to see that. Yes.
Yeah, that is to your point, KG. That is foul. That's very foul. That show was so successful and such a breath of fresh air, and they canceled it after saying that it was going to renew it, and had the process going. Like the writers room was going. They had a date for production and everything, and they just came and squashed it. The same with Blade. They've been dragging Blade on for about 5 years now, I think, give or take.
What
Like,
happened? Did you hear me?
what'd you say?
I said, what happened? What happened?
They were going to renew Wonder Man for a second season.
I'm saying, do you know why they canceled it?
I have no clue. The speculation is the usual. Like the majority of the black properties have been scrapped going forward, with the exception of Black Panther 3. So
You
that's been
think
the talk.
they would have learned by now that the black dollar is
Powerful.
powerful. I think they would have. You think I was smart
And we have
about
good
it.
stories.
Yeah.
Like a Luke Cage movie would be dope right about now.
Marvel canceled or scrapped Blade and Wonder Man, reversing a season 2 renewal due to a mix of long-term development hell, shifting studio priorities at Disney, creative differences, and schedule. So these didn't with each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what that said. Like, bump the money.
Because the word I
Bump
heard about Blade
everything.
was they was
Out
having
with this.
script conflicts.
Man, that sucks.
They were saying that Blade was supposed to be a period piece, sort of like Sinners, and they also said that some of the costumes that were used in Sinners was supposed to be from Blade production.
Oh well,
right? Because the Blade they was coming up with was supposed to be set like in the 1930s or something like that, and Blade was supposed to have a daughter, and Mahershala like wasn't feeling that, so they had to do script rewrites because he had input on the scripts, and they was just bumping heads back and forth. So
well, not do you think? I'm going to say this definitively. I swear to God, egos and social media and the perception of oneself or the need to want to appear bigger and better to other people ruins a lot of art for us.
it really does.
Because back in the day, you had two people that I've heard stories of actors and even musicians working together that didn't with each other, but for the sake of the art, they got past their differences,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's like nowadays, it's like big babies. You have a job to do to create art, but I don't know. I guess if you don't, I don't know. That's crazy. We done missed out on some good art. Cause I
Yeah.
was actually excited about that Blade. Wasn't it end of the credit scene? What movie was
Yeah.
that?
That was
So that's two.
Celestials.
So that's two that they
Mhm.
promised. You know what I'm talking about? They was
Yeah, he was in the end credits talking to Walt Whitman with the sword.
yeah.
He's supposed to have been Black Knight.
Big tripping. They big tripping.
See, they was trying to set up the is it Darkstalkers with Blade, Moon Knight, the Black Knight, Magic
Moon Knight.
was involved in that. But who knows if we get it now?
Who? Scorpion? Is that his name with the tail?
Mm-hmm.
No. The one that was driving the tank. The one- he lost his family. What's his name? Oh, man.
The one who was driving the tank.
Not the tank, but when Spider-Man like stopped him, they were kind of like friends but enemies at the same time.
He's my Punisher
character. Because I know Doc's. Yeah, Punisher. I love their relationship dynamic.
Yeah, cause low key now with this movie.
I'm in
has
the woods.
established
I'm just gonna say that.
That Punisher low key has a family now.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the movie, when you see him and he's sitting in hospital room with Peter, he's so guilty that he was the one that did that to him.
Oh, not like kids and a wife. No, you're talking about a support system. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, he was. I thought that was gonna be MJ. I couldn't believe it was him. Yeah, he has a family now.
Mm-hmm. When you kind of think about it, the whole movie is about loneliness, isolation, and what that does to you when you don't have anybody to keep you from going off the rails. Like it happened with Jean because she missed her sister, which set her on the whole path. It happened with Peter because he lost everything. We already know his story going in, and we already know the Punisher story. So all of these situations, and that's why Yelena was telling him, "Hey, you need to go touch grass, get in contact with people, because I see it on you. I see where you're headed. I was there. You don't want that route." Punisher was telling the same thing. Hey, remember when he said it? He said, "You think I chose this? This is a punishment for me."
There she is. I was waiting for this. I don't know if you've seen her in the Discord.
What's up, guys?
She got a major crush on.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, God's favorite said, "My bad." Couldn't remember. Yeah,
but
yeah,
he was trying to tell him, you don't want to live like this. I wouldn't live like this. Do you think if I had my family, I'd be living like this? That's what Punisher told him. I wouldn't be running around with no mask on, certainly. If everything was good in my life, I wouldn't be doing this. Wouldn't be no need for me to. I'm only doing this because everything was taken away from me, and this is the only way I know how to deal with it.
Yeah, so he was using it as a coping mechanism. Mm-hmm. Like we all have coping mechanisms. Let's be real. That's why when people judge people, I'm like, except for the bonnet thing. But my mind has changed when it comes to substance abuse.
So Ray made you see the light.
Yeah, Ray. Yeah. As soon as we end this, I'm gonna finish watching that. That was which Punisher? She likes the current Punisher, the one in this movie. She talked about it beforehand, and she talked about it afterward. She was excited to see some Punisher.
Now, do you think MJ knows who Peter is now?
Yeah, I do. Doesn't he say it on the note? Does he say?
Yeah, she found the note that he left, and she read it. Remember, she said, I don't know you." Like the person that you
Oh, you mean does she remember him?
Right.
I don't think she does.
I think she remembers him, but she doesn't know how to deal with it yet. So she don't want to let on that she knows. And I think that what she's doing, because remember when they was at their apartment, she offered them to come up. I think she did that because she understands that him and Ned need that connection more now than she and he does. So I
Because
think she knows.
they
Right,
remembered each other
right.
in the cut. That was a cut scene, right?
hmm
Okay, yeah.
It was one of the
And he
one of the
did the
end.
handshake perfectly. Mhm.
So I think in that moment she realized that they need each other more so than her and Peter does. They can always figure that out later on. And I think that she
And she
knows
has a
who she
boyfriend.
is, right? But she's trying to deal with what that means and the feelings that she has. So she doesn't want to let on that she knows. So she's going to play it how she's playing it and make it comfortable for them two to rekindle their relationship first while she
Yeah,
works out her feelings.
that makes sense.
Just my opinion from her out. Because she remember she was sitting on the roof from when they was planning on going to college,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
and she was sitting there holding the necklace,
Mm-hmm.
just looking out at the sun. At the same time, Peter was on his rooftop. So I think
Yeah.
she knows who she is, who he is, and everything that happened with them. But she wants to process it. But at the same
Yeah.
time, she don't want to make it weird for Ned and him to rekindle their relationship.
Yeah, and why would she remember Peter coming into the coffee shop one time? Out
Exactly.
of all of the customers, you remember this one person? That's
hmm
weird too.
By
Yeah,
face.
and then yeah, and then when he came to the party, they what she say? She said when she said she didn't accept the job, she was like, "I'm waiting for something bigger," and
hmm
the scene cut to
To be.
Peter. So mhm. Yeah, you could be right. You could be wrong. Okay, I be paying attention. So you're too easy. Okay, that's hilarious.
But kind of
You're
true.
too. How would you know? You've been married forever. You're too easy. Anyway, Punisher doesn't become a good guy till he kills everyone that was involved in this. Oh, jeez. There you
I
go.
got froze. I'm gonna turn my
You
camera off.
are.
Turn it back on.
Do that or go out and rejoin. I was gonna say come back in.
You caught yourself.
Yeah. KG, don't start light skinned women always playing hard to get. Shut up. Shut up. Get on my nerves. Gosh, golly. Hey, uh, Rich, I know you're listening because you're commenting in the videos. Got a lot of background noise, my guy. Big bro. Good night. When I become like I need to get up and run, that whole conversation, I feel like I needed to get up and run. It's like, Rich, we're gonna have to discuss this further. Don't just, you know what? Listen, how do we go from this? Exactly, hummus. To this. The hate and the love. You bipolar and a mofo. Okay, Korean. Thank you. I'll wait. I have to wrap it up in about 10 minutes, but tell Big Bro I'll wait. Yeah, KG, you are like, uh, I don't know. I don't even know if there's a name for the type of bipolar and flip flopping you do. Because we're all a hot donkey mess. Y'all, we be all over the place. Let me look at some of the videos I've made. Because I swear it she anyway, I'm in the woods. I was almost right. But if you look at the titles, I have no lane, right? We're talking about Spider-Man tonight. And then we were supposed to talk about the corniest rappers the other night, but we got stuck on Glasses in his ridiculous narrative. Culture cancel, which is culture cancel. What the heck happened on the verses? Culture cancel was all about females. We did a hanging out the other culture cancel with Flex and Charles, and we talked about like actual hip hop and the state of hip hop. Did a crazy wild who gives a hoot nanny? We outside with Nixon. Did the no joke reaction. Did that terrible, crazy, depressing Vince Staple, but necessary. We covered the Macwa. Like my channel, my channel is all over the place. I just want to make that known because she don't have a lane, and I think it's so cool that we could sit here and talk about comic books. Like,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure people who are gonna click on this channel and see this, they're gonna be like, "Huh?" Because that's not the black thing to do. Just like wearing a bonnet is not the black thing to do. Goodbye. But look at this. We're all over the place. Look at different titles.
That's what culture is.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is it right to spank your kids in 2026? That was a deep one. Should Hispanics use the N word? We got the Juneteenth, then Staples. Mofos was losing their mind that week. Ageism and hip hop. Like we were talking about the DJ who don't spin and those other Yeah, we are. I look like I'm dancing. What in the world?
Cover a wide range of topics.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Okay. I knew we were all over the place, but I didn't realize it was like that. But I love it though. I don't need a lane. The culture is my lane. So
right,
that's my lane.
Dr. Umar. Hey, kiss my grits, punish the sexy.
I would literally slap you, doctor. What is he? He said, "You talk about things you care about." That's true.
Exactly.
That is true. Yeah.
And like I said before, we don't come to your channel, Miss Hummus, to hear what you're talking about. We come to hear what you got to say. Those are two different things.
Is it?
Right. It is. Like when you say, "Well, I don't have a narrative," and I be trying to tell you, like, you don't need one.
Oh yeah.
You don't need a narrative. We coming to hear what you have to say, not what you're talking about.
Yeah, but if I ain't got nothing to say about nothing,
you always got something to say. I'm not saying like you talk a lot. I'm just saying you always got something to say. You can something to say. Like if you come on and you just really don't have anything that you want to discuss, you can always rely on us because we have a back and forth conversation.
This is very true. Plus, I can just post the link. I can hop on. It's kind of like chilling in the lounge on Discord, but we're live. If you think about it.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, y'all, whoever's watching, we don't have a lot in here. But the culture cancel with the females, Regal, Dots, Black Hummingbird, Breezy. Yes. That's going to be a regular thing. Once a month. So one of the culture councils will be, random panels, and one will be us. Because people are loving that.
Yeah, that was
I
dope.
had someone on the internet say, I've been on the internet a long time, or I surf the internet all day or something like that. And they were like, this is the best thing I've ever seen on the internet. And it was another person. I was like, okay, that's what's up. But we're old hoes, so I didn't know.
That dude, man. People don't want you to be great. You hating from the sideline.
How you know we hoes, though? And if we are hoes and we're old, don't that mean we the bomb? Unless you're talking about old prostitutes. That's different. But a hoe to me is just someone who likes to dabble with men.
It's weirdo. It's a bunch of men now that we are seeing that want to compete with women, like legit compete with y'all.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know
They
what's
think that
crazy though? Like, you know what I've noticed? I make a lot of people upset because I don't get upset. I've gotten
oh yeah,
upset
oh
one
yeah.
time in MacWap's chat. Like I was ready to get down, but when they come on my live or on my ex, I'm just like Harry. I don't know if you've seen it the other day. Oh, me and Fatima were talking about this in Discord, and you were like, "I never catch it, so I can
Yeah, I don't get
get
a chance to
in."
fry them. I don't get man. I be so mad. I be wanting to fry them dudes, but they get sniped. They get sniped
You
most of the time by the
you
moderators or
couldn't.
either.
You wouldn't. You'd be wasting your time. Eventually, I was like, this, like, your banter sucks. Dot dot dot. I'm bored. And he kept trying to tag me. He even commented on my thing today. I'm like, dude, no, you're boring. Like, I have not met a good challenge since I've been on the internet. Like, seriously, I get some hateful things said to me, and it's hilarious. So I can, I'm not saying I'm like that, but that whole camp, I think that's why we with each other, because that junk is hilarious.
They sad, man. They don't have no strong rebuttals because look at who they champion.
But the way they try to hurt you, that's hilarious. Nothing original. You're a punt, replace the P with a C.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bia bia. You're a oh you're broke. You're ugly. You're fat. You don't have any numbers. Nobody watches you. It's the same regurgitated thing. So
Elementary
for
school.
me, I'm like, come on, like step your game up. Give me a challenge. That's why the troll the other night, I'm not gonna keep going, but that's why I was so bored. Like, that's all you got? And then old boy is like, you old hoes. I'm like, really? Oh, and ageism. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them colorism, to be honest. And flat out racism. It's just like the same thing over and over. It's like,
Every little
okay,
tired
we
trope.
get it.
Yep.
There's nothing original. Like I told one guy on X before I stopped engaging, I was like, I wish the condom. No, I said, I wish your dad would have pulled out and you were but a smear on the carpet because the world doesn't need people like you and you don't need to procreate.
Mm. Burn.
To me, that's creative. I could be wrong,
No, that is.
but it's better than.
It's way better than doo doo head. Cause that's what they sound like. You doo doo head. Like that's the best
It's
you
like,
got.
really? Like some of y'all do not need to procreate. Or I'll like say something to them and I'll be like, I know you don't know what that word means. Go look it up. Boo boo, basement dweller. Yeah, I'd be going, they be ready to fight me. And then they'll say something like, you da 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 da. And I'll put like laughy emojis, like, come on, I'm waiting for a challenge. I give
Mm-hmm.
them 3 chances and I'm like, all right, you're boring. Like,
They
you're a
sad. They
wasted
sad
nut.
individuals.
You shouldn't be here on this planet.
They are sad individuals. They won't go where they won't go to the places where they want to hear what they want to hear. They rather go to places that's antagonistic to their ideas and whatever they're about. Because
Exactly.
secretly they want to hang with us because we the cool kids. But you want to champion this dude, so go over there, be with him.
I'm gonna say
But all
this
they got
without.
is.
Oh, go ahead.
What? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, absolutely not. Just talk for like 5 minutes. Say what you want to say. Learning to zip it.
All I was gonna say is their party's got ambrosia and like carrot salad and shit like that. Well, our party's got like ribs and greens and potato salad with no raisins and marshmallows. And they want to come hang with us, but you done chose your side. So now you come over to our cookout, and you want to talk shit about our cups. And y'all look at y'all ice. Look at y'all ice got grass in it. Well, look on your side. Look at your side.
No, no, I was gonna say that unfortunately, y'all better like this live, by the way. I'm gonna remember to say that. Unfortunately, not even unfortunately, I'm trying to show grace. I think this is why me and G connect, because I'm just like, well, okay, I'm gonna take the excuses away. These Negroes. Let me be politically correct. I want to make sure I get this right. They are low vibrational beta males. Let's just keep it real. They recognize themselves in oh boy because he is low vibrational and a beta male, but he has managed to see success. So they want to live vicariously through him because they know ain't nobody clocking them. That's why they're so weird. They can't get no oochie coochie la la la. So they see somebody on their level who is successful. Even he has to pay for it, apparently, or grape with all the allegations going on with him. Apparently, that's why he likes them young, because no grown woman is checking for that. So they see success in him and they want to be that because they know they're beta males as well. And that's why I think you see more men caping for him than you see women. Honestly. That's how I feel about it.
I mean,
and then he hires bots naturally because these folks don't even be in America half the time, or even in like a continent or a country close. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's how I feel. Because think about the people who ride or die for him. The DJ who don't spin. You know, he's beta. He ain't getting it. The little white boy who spoke about Deutsche. I know their names. I don't want to mention them. I don't want to give them right sniffing chairs and all sorts of crazy stuff. The black and the white couple. How the black dude just caves and caves and caves and caves.
The black and the white couple.
Yeah. The black dude and the white dude. Not mentioning their names.
I got you.
They don't deserve it. I don't care how small my channel is. I refuse to mention their names.
Yeah,
they're all beta males. All of them. All of them. Tell me, do you think any one of those people walk into a room and command it? That's alpha male energy. And you don't even have to command it, but your presence is known without having money or cameras or bodyguards. If you just walked into a room on your own, is your presence felt? And I can tell you no for all of them. Ain't no way.
No,
they would probably be
not
congregated in the back of the club, sharing stories and drinking beer. And that's why they identify with it. Bye-bye. Crazy work. Do you agree? Beta male energy.
Yeah, I got a different philosophy on that whole thing because for me being born in '74, I don't subscribe to the whole alpha male, beta male thing. I think that's more for the animal kingdom, especially when you're talking about like wolf packs. And if you have to, as a man, it's just me. as a man, if you have to label yourself as anything, you already failed as a man. Like you said, as far as me walking into a room, my presence as a man should be enough to let the room know that a man just walked in. Because I also came from an era when, if I was in a room as a kid, if I was in a room full of women and a man walked in, the women would stop their conversation out of respect for the man because they didn't want the man to hear what they were discussing. On the inverse of that, if a woman walks to a room with a room full of men, the men would also stop talking, and most men would stand up out of respect for a woman's presence entering a room.
I
So
remember
the
that.
whole alpha beta thing, that doesn't register with me, because if you a man or a woman, you're just going to be that.
Hold on, Rich. Come on. Hold on. Let's keep it real. Throughout your life, you never had that one homie in the group that was whack? Seriously.
Oh
That
yeah.
was like, what? That's your
Oh
beta
yeah.
male.
It's
That is your
always.
beta male.
But we never had that terminology to even phrase it that way. So when
Because we
people say
didn't
this,
have the words. So, okay, they all whack and they identify with this whack ninja who made it. So they want to be whack too.
Yep.
Or they want to be, they don't want to be whack. They probably don't even know the word whack. They just see somebody who is whack AF make it. And now they're, like I said, they're just trying to live vicariously through it. That's where stands come from. Because you can't explain to me why you go so hard in the paint for a dude you've never met, trying to get some type of validation in your life because he likes your post or you're on the radar. Like, and then how long do you live off that high? After that happens,
they
you're going
keep
to
searching.
constantly have to get worse. And that's why
They
we
keep
see
searching
these
for it.
pages. It's like, dude, I mean, I don't know why G used both hands today. That was crazy. You weren't there.
Yeah, I probably wasn't there
He
for this.
said, get Dre's.
Oh yeah, GB going hard.
Coach was like, but why are you using two hands?
If y'all knew what was going on behind my camera,
This was on camera.
No, I'm saying if y'all knew what's
Oh.
going on behind my camera just now. It's
Oh,
Zuri
Lord.
and Korean back here doing little goofy dances to get my attention.
No, he went
like
like
James
this.
Brown dance.
Get Dre's. He's like, every time y'all talk, all I hear is, And Coach was like, but why are you using two hands?
Because that's what they do. It's ridiculous. I have never seen anything like this in my life. Now we had the Tupac and Biggie battle, which I don't necessarily think was a battle because they never really exchanged diss tracks with each other. And we had the Jay and Nas battle, and it wasn't like this. This is something we have never seen.
No, of course not.
Especially with dudes. We have never seen men act like this behind another man. Behind a rap battle.
Oh, I wish you would have been at the lunch table today. They were talking about this. Like, most men are sucker MCs. They just, like, it's hard to come across a manly man. Like, they're trying to be like us for the most part. And it goes both ways. Because the females want like you have to be like 6'5" and make this amount of money and drive this type of car and have this type of job. Hey, what is wrong with you? How's about you meet somebody, you F's with each other, the vibes are there, take away those expectations and just fall in love. I always tell the husband, we can live in a cardboard box. Seriously, we're very blessed. I want to live in that cardboard box with you.
Right.
I don't care what we have.
Right.
And I think that's another part of the problem. Men are feminine AF and the women are so choosy. Of course you want a man who has goals and has ambition. That's attractive, but for you to think that every man in the US has to have these things by a certain age is crazy. And if you let that stop you from falling in love and being with somebody you have a genuine connection with is crazy. And you
Mhm.
can't even get that genuine connection because you're already putting all these boundaries in place that's not going to allow you to open up to even make the connection. Oh, y'all
Right.
niggas is tripping right now. All you little Gen Zers and you Gen Alphas, y'all niggas tripping.
Yeah,
I said it.
you're gonna end up
Y'all
being
niggas
by
tripping.
yourself. You're gonna end up being by yourself with all your
Yep.
expectations. And let's see how
For
that
real,
works.
that's crazy. Dang it, I should have did my little I'll figure it out. Because that is crazy. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I like freestyle. I'm just gonna start calling all my lives freestyle, except for cancel culture. I take that very seriously. Because we do be freestyling. But this is how it is when I talk to my homegirls. I don't think we ever finish a conversation. Ever.
But that's how you know they're your real friends.
Right. That's
You
the
know what I'm
same
saying?
way we are on here.
Mm-hmm.
Just like glasses. Oh, you weren't there. He had how many times has Glasses Malone covered what's in the title of the live?
It's rare.
The entire time.
Right. It's rare. Because he gets sidetracked. And usually it's from people in the comment section.
He be having FOMO like me. You
And
can see when he's
okay,
reading the comments. He was like,
and to go back to that, this is what I want to say about it that I've noticed. And I could be wrong, but it's my opinion, but in my observation. When Glasses is trying to talk to people, he's doing what I said that night we was on Discord about the Christmas tree and stripping everything down to the fundamental truth, right? So a lot of times when Glasses is talking, he's trying to show or illustrate to everybody the fundamental truth of a thing without all the dressing on it. But you notice what happens is either he gets pushed back from the comment section, and sometimes from like Coach Trap and King and them,
mostly
you know,
Trap.
on the channel. But the thing is, what he's doing is he's trying to get everybody to understand the fundamental truth of a thing without all the ornaments that people want to place on something.
Yeah.
So when he's talking to people and he's saying, "Yo, I don't want to talk about Drake," right? I could make a lot of money talking about Drake. I could steer a lot of traffic to this channel talking about Drake. I don't want to discuss him. The things I know about this dude, I'm trying to keep from bringing on these airwaves in these YouTube streets. And y'all keep pushing me to do so. And that's why you said to the dude, "Hey, you want me to put 1,000 people up in here? Because I can do it."
Man, he snapped out of nowhere. Like I could tell it was building up. I could tell it was like building up. I'm not gonna from his previous comments, but then like, and I think I even said in the chat, I was like, Glasses crush out incoming. I can just see it, but I was not expecting that. Like he was like sick and tired of being sick and tired.
He was
Like y'all
warm.
want to see? It was like he showed them that day around and find out, and on that day they found out. You notice they ain't been trolling the same way.
He was warm. He was warm. Like, look at all he been through with losing his friend, with his brother
Oh
being
yeah, and his
jammed up.
brothers in the
Like he was warm. And I'm coming in here, and I'm still trying to keep my head above water and deliver something for the people. And y'all just keep poking and prodding at me. So okay, you got your huckleberry. You wanted it. I'm gonna show you this nigga. So you wanted a nigga here the nigga go.
Oh, you wanted to see
Now,
a crib?
now I'm gonna air out everything that your boy been doing behind the scenes that I've been trying not to come on here and talk about.
Yeah, I feel like
But y'all keep pushing me, so now I'm gonna turn up on y'all.
I feel like he's like, you want to see a crib? Here a crib. Because he was like, if I get at you, I'm gonna make your life difficult for you and your family. There's a crib. You want to see a podcaster and a content creator? Bet I'm about to drop some tea.
That's what Dot said.
You want to
want
see
the
who's
shameless me or the
respected
famous
in the
me?
culture? let's see who's gonna try to check me. Like he was like, F around and find out. And they found out. And I think he was just like, I'm tired of y'all playing on my name. I'm about to show you that
I'm done.
I
So
honestly do not give a hoot nanny. That's so fitting right there. Because this kid don't care.
why would he? He done told
Like
everybody several times.
y'all
I
are
live my
off the
life as an
chain.
outlaw. He said that several times. I'm an outlaw and I'm a Crip. I'm the Crip of all Crips. That's his name. He calls himself that. What you think he care about? You don't. Okay, when Glasses said all that stuff that day, do you not understand he already knew the repercussions of what he was saying?
I don't even okay. I am Glasses Malone in female form. I don't even think that he cared.
Exactly.
I think that he was at a boiling point. I don't even know if he remembers that the camera was on. And I think that once he did realize the camera was on, he don't care. He would have did the exact same thing. Well, he might when the cameras was on. I think he was like, I'm about to show y'all who I am. I do the same thing. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh, don't do that." Or coach the other day was like, "Everybody let us know your answer except for Miss Hummus."
But I'm saying everybody ain't scared of going to
I'm gonna
jail.
speak my mind. I don't care. I don't care about reputation. I don't care about you coming at me. Pause. That's a pause. Like I don't care because I have other means of income. I'm on here because, just like you said, he cares about our people. He cares about our culture. So he's willing to take the brunt of that in order to get that message out here. That's how I feel. Like, I don't care. I do this for our people. And that's why I love the community that we've built. Like, this is for us. This is why I pin the StreamYard link. Like, this is our community. So I don't care. And I'm pretty sure if someone came at me like that, Koalaholics and Hummies and Lunch Table will, and the Mac Wops will unite.
We outside.
Yes.
We outside with the boots on.
We outside.
They weren't in here, a lot of them. Oh, KG wasn't in here. So I got this one, KG.
We outside.
And I got this
Oh,
one.
mama.
Mama.
That's right.
Oh, my mama. Oh, my mama.
I listened to that soundbite way too many times. He's so hilarious. But yeah, I don't even remember what we were talking about. No, I do remember, but okay. We have to wrap it up. And that was need that drop, OTG. I can send you the file. I still have your email. The on my mama. On my mama. I assume you're or are you talking about we outside? Are you talking about both?
We outside.
That was crispy.
We outside. Oh, my mama.
I cannot. Okay. Oh, y'all. We're gonna react to this and then
No,
What
so you dropping a diss track to Drake soon.
Who?
Noah.
Is he really? Oh.
Yeah, that's what he said in the comments.
That's gonna be interesting. Drop the link.
Yeah, do that.
Drop the link. I want it to be something else. Yeah. Can you send me a DM on Discord? Because I'm gonna forget. Because she out in the woods. Oh my mama. Where is the save stuff? Versus life. I really want to react to this, y'all. This junk is hilarious. Where's your Oh, here we go. Hopefully it shares. Man, I watched this. This junk had me dying, y'all. Oh, and then I want to. No, we gotta choose. I told you, no, I'm going to stick to my word. I told you we were going to do a reaction video. We're going to do that. And then we're going to wrap it up. Okay. Where's the... Oh, my. See?
While you finding
Doesn't
that, I'm
go away.
gonna make a run real quick.
Okay. Do you want me to wait?
Yeah, just wait for a hot second. I'll be right back.
Oh, my mama. Yay, I get to talk to y'all. Okay. Speak for years. Ooh, talking about glasses. Macwap didn't know. Macwap didn't know about the song I was asking about, but I'm hoping he asked. Man, I'm already out of the conversation. Hey. I'm supposed to be looking for something. Yeah, I got your email. All right. So, y'all, there are so many of these fun pick one or can you guess games on YouTube. This is gonna be so much fun. This one is a movie since Rich is a movie buff. Hey, did I give him a chance to talk? Did I overspeak him? Because I'd be watching the playback and I feel like, hey, Korean. I feel like I'd be over speaking or over talking over people and not giving them a chance to say anything. Let me know if I'm doing it. Jeez. I love her cameos. He was like, let me put a pretty screensaver. Go ahead. I don't understand the order they put these things in when you save them, or I just be saving a lot of stuff. This is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my goodness. He kicked her.
Oh, I didn't kick her off the couch, KG. I would never. That's my baby. I would never do that. I don't think she knew the camera was on until she sat down.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell them I'm on the couch.
Yeah, she on the couch.
Oh. KG just be starting drama. Hey him, no, never mind. I can't find the movie. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna pick the shortest one. We're not doing no finish the lyrics because I know I can't finish the lyrics.
What you got? What you got?
Here, let me share this.
Let's do
Nothing
one finish the
crazy
lyrics.
open. I think I'm gonna if I can't find it, I'm just gonna pick the video. This is too much drama. Y'all let me know. What is this? YouTuber.
Why would Mac block you? My name is no name. No, wink twice.
It wasn't Macwap. Pretty sure. One of his months. Y'all, where is it at? Okay, so we have guess 2000s hip hop. Finish the lyrics. We're not playing finish the lyrics. Ain't no way. Guess the rap song most iconic. Finish the lyrics. Guess the song. Guess the 50 most iconic.
KG, you wrong.
Save one rap song. Save one song. For a rapper, it's the same thing.
You talking about wink twice, queen?
He did. Just ignore him, Korean. The same thing with Mr. Hummus. You're using recycled jokes. Do better, KG. I'm disappointed in you. Nah, he's been on my bumper all day. Anything. He comes into the chat talking about some
on 10.
Horn dog. What's up, Horn? Hello?
10.
Lady is the freakiest person in our Discord. And she gets a, how are you doing today? How are you feeling? Like, what?
KG is a comedian for real, for real.
Yeah, well, he's about to
Welcome to the
fill my
U.S.
comedian. I'm getting more ops, but good. All right, y'all ready? I can't find the movie one. Rich, I'll look for it. This says guess the song from 1975 to 2025,
I
and
was
it's
a year
only
old.
2 hours and 25 seconds, and we gotta hurry.
channel. You'll have to guess one
75
song
is
per
crazy.
year from 1975 to 2025. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Let's start.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
Mhm.
Got it. No, we're not going to be able to. They can't type that fast. All right, hold on. I'm going to keep score. Actually,
Okay.
what?
Space game.
Listen, this is how rumors get started. I'm not doing this with YouTube. You too. Get on my nerves.
So my mama.
All right, we're 1-1. I'm gonna put a R and a K. You see that?
All right, we got you.
All right, so we're 1-1. Let's do this.
Guess the song.
Oh, they must. Okay, show up.
Right.
Friday night and the lights are low.
Dancing Queen.
Right. You got it. You got it. You got it. I was doing the lyrics to get to the hook. Be like a dancing queen. Mm-hmm.
Wait out. Where is that coming? 1975. Not born for another 9 years. Hey,
I was a year old in 75.
I was born in another 5 years. Okay, I got it. So it's 2-1. Miss Hummus. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
I just realized my initial is my good. All right. Let's go.
Good job.
You think I should let it play till after they reveal the answer? Or no, we're older.
No,
we need time to think about it.
We got the title. That's
can't be
it.
doing
It is what it
this.
is. And we'll find out after the fact.
Black folks always making their own rules.
That's right. That's what we do.
Okay. Let's try to do it within 3 seconds. And then let it play and then we'll talk afterwards. So we follow. Let's go.
You recognize the song, right?
I couldn't think of it to save my life. I kept wanting to say the movie name and not the actual song name.
I want to give it all to you.
Can you guess the song?
And I used to like Kids, but I wasn't gonna get that one.
Never heard of it. Okay.
I don't know the name of the song.
Next round.
I don't know the name of the song.
This is embarrassing.
I feel like a sucker MC.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. That's 3-1.
I know you know.
Beat it.
Eat it. That was a tie. We said it at the very same time. Okay. So, or 2. Man, some of those we missed are classic.
Yeah.
It's harder than it looks.
To get the title, because we're going by title and
you
not.
know the song, but the title, yeah. Okay. All right. Jesus.
It's easy, right?
Never gonna dance again. Isn't it?
No.
Do you know what song it is about?
Careless Whisper. Take on me.
Oh yeah.
Guess the song of 1985.
Ready or not? Is it ready or not?
Do you know what song it is?
I ain't sure though.
Halfway there.
No, living on a prayer. Lift you up.
You recognize the song, right?
Is that what you said?
No, I said lift you up, not give you up.
Okay.
I know the song, but I don't know the
I
song.
love this song.
What is it? It's so much harder than it looks.
Like an angel sighing.
Prayer?
Like a prayer.
Living on a prayer.
No, it's like a prayer, my darling.
Like a prayer. You got it. We're tied. 4-4.
Guess the
No.
song
Either
from
whispers.
1990.
Wow.
Hard.
That's a throwback for real.
Teen Spirit.
Can you guess the song?
I love that.
25. Don't forget to subscribe.
What just happened?
You can only keep up the act for so
Why does
long
this keep
when
coming up
everything
in my history. What is that shit? Oh my goodness gracious of the light. Oh, it's Luesta. No wonder. I was like, I don't want to see this person. I need to remove that. I've been saying I'm going to react to it, but I can't bring myself around to like see his anything. You know what I mean? Like, ugh.
Yeah, I think it's certain people we need to just stop talking about to get them up out the algorithm, especially on our side of things.
What's on? What year were we in, y'all?
That was 75.
Teen Spirit. Okay.
No,
No. Yeah, no, I found it. I'm just saying, what year were we in? My computer does whatever it wants to do. Well, I'm not going to. I'm going to delete that right now. But after I'm done, I got to lock in. I'm up by 1.
Yeah, because it's harder than I
4. Korean, you better not be helping him.
No, she
This
watching.
is a fair fade. All right. Oh, wait. Yeah. Is it to the stage? Okay. Oh, these rules. Oh, we're further ahead.
Guess the song from 1990.
All right, we'll figure it out. It'll be right around the corner. All right, here we go.
Can you guess the song?
I wish you joy and happiness.
Bodyguard, what's the song?
Easy, right?
I'll always love you. Yeah. I don't know why I hesitated on this.
Wait, so you want the point?
No, I don't. Yeah, because I stumbled on the title, so I won't take credit for the point.
I'm gonna be fair. All right. What?
You remember?
Wait a minute. Did you hear it?
I heard it, but I don't know it.
Oh, I didn't turn it. Pressure. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. I didn't rewind it.
Now I made him.
In your head, what is it?
Do you know the song?
He said no, go back.
Ace of Paradise.
A very popular rap song.
I'll know the title.
Is it Tell Me What You
You
Want?
know the answer?
If you really want to be my love,
You know what I noticed? They're playing the songs where, for the most part, the population thinks the chorus is the title, but it's really.
but it can be condensed.
I keep saying it's the chorus.
Like Wu-Tang taught us that.
Yeah.
Change, I can change, I can change, I can change. It's a bittersweet.
What?
It's a bittersweet symphony. I could spend my life in this sweet.
Share this video with your
Sweet
friends.
Surrender.
He's like,
It's my Sweet Surrender.
I want you to know.
Great
Sign your
song.
name.
Tell me why it ain't nothing but a
oops, I made a mistake. No, I know.
Does this song sound familiar to you?
Oh, there you go. 5, 6.
Don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind.
I love
Linkin
this
Park.
song.
Try so hard. No.
Try so hard and got so far.
I love that.
Like me.
Slim Shady. Oh yeah, like me.
Guess this iconic rap song.
Without me.
There you go. I scored.
No, I don't get credit for that because I say it like me.
Easy.
Effervescent is something to bring you to life. I'm getting so mad.
I came across a phone.
What something land? What? No, it's probably not. I don't know.
If you have a minute, why don't we go?
Or never got that one.
My life is brilliant. My love is pure.
Do you know this song from 2005?
You're beautiful.
Oh Lord.
You're beautiful.
Really know that you can dance like this. She make a man wanna speak Spanish.
Hips don't lie.
Don't lie.
I said it first.
I'm on tonight, and my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. Well, the attraction
7-6. There's home.
tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play
Strong.
secretary on the bar.
Do you know what the song is?
That don't kill me. Can only make me stronger. I used to rule the world. Season
If I could rule
Guess
the
the song.
Poker face.
Do you recognize this song?
Oh man. No, sir. Never heard that. Deeper. And
Yeah.
something about
Rolling in the
deeper.
deep. You got it.
I didn't get the exact title. No, I'm not gonna count it. It wasn't Poker Face though.
Oh man.
Could you guess it?
I can't think.
Can't think of the title.
Man.
See you when you close your eyes. Maybe one day
I know
you'll
this song too.
understand.
This
I don't know
one's
what my
easy.
brain is.
That you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it's
This is when I abandoned hip hop.
I love
It's
this
like
song.
the Pharaoh thing. What is it called?
Let's continue.
Meet you where you been. I could show you incredible things.
Oh Lord.
Bad Blood? Oh, Blank Space. I knew it was. I knew it was there. Yeah, we
Mama don't like you and she likes everyone.
hate you, love you.
The correct answer is
don't like you, love yourself. I knew it was something about commercial and everything.
What song is it?
Girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like.
It's very easy.
I can't think of the title.
I'm in love with the shape of you. Push and pull like a magnet do. I know you're scared of the unknown. You don't wanna be alone.
Does this song sound familiar to you?
You'll be left in the dust unless I stuck by
Oh
you.
yeah, I would never known that. I don't listen to that dude.
Through some bad shit, I should be a savage.
I know that's Ariana Grande.
Can you guess this song?
I see it, I like it.
Oh, I actually like the song.
I want it, I got it. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating.
I like this song.
Sure you do.
I got you.
I've never heard this. Have you?
I heard it before, but I'm not familiar.
We're about to
It's
stop
easy,
this.
right?
Are we almost done?
I don't know what you've been told, but time is running out.
We on a terrible run right now.
Darkness in the distance from the way that I've been.
Can you guess this song?
Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. You and I drink the. Wherever you go, that's where I'll find.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Do you recognize this year's
Later
song?
years.
No, I do not.
But this is more.
Nice.
This is more of a pop music game than it is like hip hop or whatever, or R&B, something like that.
I want to save those.
Yeah.
First of all, when I'm not in the bushes, and second of all, for no. Well, these were mostly. I would play a hip hop one. We'll do that Friday. We could play a couple. Y'all know I gotta wake up butt crack early tomorrow. That's not the description I wanted to, but there it is. Anything you want to say?
Oh man. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I appreciate you having me on to nerd out over Marvel and talk about the other topics that we talked about. Also, too, I want to state it again, because I know I've said it before, but the way that you have been championing me and willing to give me any advice that I can apply to my channel going forward, I commend you for that. I highly appreciate you for that. You are my sister in this virtual village, and I'm gonna always rock out for you. And everybody that's anybody that's one of us that rocks out with us, I'm gonna have your back just as well. I'm not gonna tolerate nobody coming for y'all. If I'm in any chat and somebody saying something sideways, I'm on their head. I'm telling you, and I got jokes for days. I'm on it, and I'm ready to fry somebody up.
We are a special bunch for sure. We love each other. And you don't come for one of ours, and we support each other. It's so positive in there, and it's so like diverse because you have Professor talking about income and the injustice in that, and I can't say Mazamu. I can't remember her name, but there's
Mawaka.
like you can have like you can have like 3 or 4 conversations. So we do have fun, but it takes a village, and I commend all of us for doing what we do, and not just on Discord, but even on YouTube. Like we're all in the same live chat, and we have developed a network. Oh, we're so much stronger together, man. We could do some damage if we really wanted to.
For real, for real.
We're gonna have to keep that in mind.
But we don't really be on that kind of time. But don't get it twisted.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. All right, y'all. Mr. Hummus just went out to go smoke his thing at that. So he smokes cigarettes when he's gonna stop. But hey, teach his own. I don't have much else to say. Thank y'all for joining me. Until the next one. Love you. Bye.
Peace, y'all.
Yeah. Miss Hummus on the way. Miss Hummus, hold it down. From the Lone Star to the town. Miss Hummus, keep it true. Honor them like we should do. Miss Hummus, hold it down. Protect what's ours all around. From the Lone Star to the coast. She move with grace, she knows the most. Cares for the culture, minds the roots. Hip-hop love in her boots. Black excellence, she ride for real. Hands on heart, that's part of the deal. Paying homage day by day. Keeping history in the frame. Hummus, hold it down. From the Lone Star to the town. Miss Hummus, keep it true. Honor them like we should do. Miss Hummus, hold it down. Protect what's ours all around. We gotta guard that flame. Say they names with shame. Free praise, past to present, side by side. Miss Hummus on the rise. Hummus, hold it down. From the Lone Star to the town. Miss Hummus, keep it true. Honor them like we should do. Miss Hummus, hold it down. Protect what's ours all around.